you the floor. You tell me a bit about what happened last session.
Okay. Me and Lev broke a tablet, then
Did?
took it and hid it somewhere.
You broke
Yeah, and he's gonna kill me. That's a very important plot point.
keeping
Gonna fucking murder me.
Upon it.
Listen, I have defenses, okay?
Defenses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
The quasi-paraplegic. I could take him.
Nah, I'd win.
I'd win.
Put me back in, coach.
So you broke it down. You ransacked out shed, pretty much.
Yeah.
What else happened?
We hid the tablet, then it was found by someone else, not us. And then we crossed the river.
Right, two of you crossed the river.
Well, you crossed the river. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, you're waiting on the other side, but Lev and Mona and Jalal have made it to the other side. Wet, but made it to the other side. As the rain...
No, I'm gonna die of natural causes. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have more fate point, but it
I don't-
work.
I don't think he's gonna let you. I genuinely don't think Monet is gonna let you die of natural causes. I think you just die by Monet.
You're dying after natural.
No. Natural causes.
Yeah. A knife to the throat.
Lev dying of cancer, Mona jumps in through the window, stabs him repeatedly. How dare you?
As the rain continues to pick up, of course. And indeed, there's quite a bit between Mona and Lev breaking the tablet and Mona and Jalal crossing the river. There's a certain event, I believe, that...
Nothing happened. I think that was it. Actually, I think that was it.
We
to
had
be
an
honest.
ambush set up, but since the Monarch's forces knew about the ambush we'd set up, they decided to ambush us. So we decided to counter their ambush by fighting them in the river. But little did our side know that we were actually working for the other side, so we counter-ambushed our own side. We managed to kill a guy who was running away, and I'm pretty sure we killed another guy. I think we got another guy.
There one guy dead so far. As the rain
Yeah, one guy did, and then I'm not gonna say this moment. No, yeah. Then reinforcements from our previous side came back. We say she's I'm gonna call
Yeah.
him.
We're playing both sides.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
At this point, I'm fairly certain we're on no one side. We're just killing.
The ambush had been set up. Things happened. You don't have the full picture. Even now, Amaran and Berlian, even now you don't have the full picture. But there were a couple of maneuvers along the way, both by Ptakem and by the heavy cavalry from the monarchist side. Counter ambushed. You counter maneuvered, and eventually the battle did take place across a river crossing further up from the the rain is starting to draw in. The river slowly starting to widen. The heavy cavalry have practically broken through the flimsy ill line. However, from behind, Ptakem arrives with further reinforcements. I believe that's where and they've already started hitting hard, pelting the heavy cavalry forces with arrows and sling bullets from the far bank. Of course, there are also some other things that happened. I believe Jalal and Lev, apart from that, were also discovered. Believed by Aud himself after a hastily hidden plot. Now the question is, will you be chased? Will you be pursued? Will Aud and the rest of the farmers wise up to your latest tricks? And of course, now that for the two of you, now that you've crossed the river, where will you go? And for Lev, will you cross the river? Of course. But there's also a third party to the mix. Unfortunately, Eric is not here yet, so can you tell us a bit more about what you're in?
Yep. So, I made pure water. I'm a
Hell
Jesus
yeah.
now.
Hell
You
yeah.
don't need to brag about it. You just pissed clear water. It's okay.
Listen, man.
Habemos Cancun.
It's lavender water, okay?
Listen,
It
man, I can
smells
do the same when I
beautifully.
just shop picture of vodka woo, alright? But it's not lavender.
Furthermore, we did start to make our way towards the village again, but we noticed some figures near the mala trees, which are looking like they are dying, sort of, the outer, at least,
Outer things.
part of it, which will, knowing Eric, will probably investigate after we make sure
Knowing
that they're
Eric.
actually safe. Because of those 5 figures, we did let Egar know of it, and his soldiers or scouts were supposed to scout ahead. So we'll see how that goes. I believe I am still hidden, at least, while Erbao went with Egar to tell him this. So
Then he came back. Indeed,
Yeah.
the scouts, the ones on horseback, at least, did make it to practically about a kilometer away from the forest itself. They seem to be waiting there for further instructions, or at least at the very least keeping an eye on it. I
Yep.
believe that's quite a bit summarizes the entire clusterfuck of different viewpoints. Go on ahead. Let's go ahead and jump right back to the action. The rain is slowly picking up on you and Berlian right behind you, Amara, cooling off your skin from the heavy exertion you have made running to here to the ambush site. Your adrenaline pushing your 2 hearts to beat faster. And although it is a relatively cold morning, you're still running hot, obviously. In front of you is a well-armored Bidwari soldier in copper and bronze plate. Apparently trying to fend off both of you with a large oaken shield and a bronze boarding star. Succeeding a bit, but obviously already bleeding from a couple of wounds you two have managed to inflict. With that, we'll go ahead and charge off right back into combat.
I'm
It was
saying we
Dr.
kill-
Jones.
Go ahead and start off back where we go.
I'm thinking we just kill this guy and lay low, man.
Now, as I had already, as I had already told you guys last time, if you ever want to take one of the characters, feel free to let me know. Okay?
But if you kill us with that character, we will hold a grudge forever.
Yeah,
you know,
I know Carl will. He will definitely do it.
I will. You will. I will pay it back at the least expected time.
Alright. Godspeed, that was Dr. Jones.
As the battle range is known far ahead, this one over here.
Oh, this is the guy we're fighting.
Yes, stumble over the body of his compatriot, holding his shield up front.
Hit him with your catchphrase. Say the line, Eric. Loose, Eva. Hit him with the. Say the line.
Nah.
To run the fuck away.
He could just stay there and take it. Remember, I am infighting him at the moment. I don't know if that affects anything.
Yeah, it makes it so if he has longer range weapons, he doesn't get the bonus.
Yeah, I get a +10 while I'm fighting as well, so...
He's also within range of my
He's going
spear.
to go ahead and spend 2 advantage. to disengage automatically.
So come back here.
He's going to make athletics.
Actually, I should open up the
Nice.
There we go. Beautiful stuff.
Get back here, Champa.
The Chanka, get over here.
Doesn't the athletics dex reduce the distance he can go with -1 as
He went one square less.
Ah.
That is going to be his turn for now.
Good. That just gives us a charge. When I catch back up to.
Be fair. This guy's panicking. All right, the poor guy's panicking.
Definitely panicking. Further up across the bank.
It's good to note though, he's faster than us by default, because he still ran 16 yards with
Yeah, but we just
-1.
That's not gonna make a difference if we get him next turn.
True. Because he ran 16 yards and our speed is 16.
I don't need to get right next to him. I'm under each blue spear.
Yeah, I know. I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's okay. You just get between the two of us. I'll stab him in the neck. So I'm thinking we don't go into this obvious trap that is the river. Because as soon as this shit flash floods, we're dying.
We're backing the fuck away from this river.
Yeah, we kill this guy, no witnesses, and leave.
Error.
A disease
that's a weird-
incubation. Wait a fucking.
That's a weird wound. It's an odd wound.
I'm telling you, man, they coated their weapons in horse shit. That's why.
No, he can get a mystery wound.
No, it's just that every Bidwari has AIDS. That makes sense. It's a real epidemic.
The difference between the average Bidwari immune system and the Skapertanis is that the Bidwari, as a soft people, do not have an immune system. They die at the slightest breeze. A common cold is enough to kill the average Bidwari woman.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're losing now. Okay, so I'm thinking we betray our guys now. Now, there is a third option here, Eric. We could let them kill each other and then kill whoever's left, thereby solidifying Skapertani's
True, yeah.
supremacy.
I mean, that is on the table.
Yeah. The reinforcements are here. Proceed to miss all of their attacks.
Good.
The front line is getting a beating. You are pretty sure.
Yeah, it's expected to be fair.
Why don't they just already just cross the river and...
You do see as the cavalry at the back attempt to form a rear guard, one of them gets hit with a sling bullet across the head, stunned for a quick second. The force rears and the cavalryman falls. Still alive, but stunned.
But now on foot, yeah.
It's alright.
So of course, these Bidwari horses are known as being quite monstrous in size. Look at it, it has 6 legs, 8 cocks. Who fucking knows?
8 legs.
Damn. Are those 8 legs in your pocket, or you just haven't seen me?
Nah, man.
The apex predator in Bidwar is in fact the horse. Have you ever seen a Bidwari horse in heat? You don't know where the legs end and the cocks begin.
It's like 2 octopuses down there.
Enemy care just yet. Give me all the details of Bidwari
So we
horses.
can jerk off all 8 cocks simultaneously.
Like a shout out to the Shizuki's the sequel trilogy, the second movie, the bad one. When Luke's milking the alien, instead it's just a Bidwari.
Right. So this one horseman that stayed behind for some ungodly reason is gonna get fucked, and there's nothing we can do for him.
Yeah. Now, if he turns against us, he's gonna get double fucked, and we're gonna get a horse.
True. We could still get a horse.
If any of them die, I believe we should get one of these horses as payment.
Correct.
I'm thinking 1 Bidwari for every pair of legs. So if we kill 4 Bidwari, we should have at least one horse.
I mean, I don't know, man. None of these Bidwari cavalry have killed any of their targets yet. I'm not impressed so far.
Right? Didn't
Have they?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't see any dead. I don't see any dead Bidwari.
You can only see perception wide, right? Or can you see the full map?
I can see the full map. I can
see the
pretty
full
sure
map.
they
It's
they definitely routed some Bidwari, but I'm not sure.
They routed, but that's not the same. I mean,
that's fair. You know.
where's the honor in that? You gotta kill it.
They had honor, and now they're dead.
There's no glory in letting your enemies run away, Carl.
Of course there is. Make sure everyone else knows who the fuck you are.
Hitting one random ally. Oh no.
I can't wait for us to return to the target-rich environment that is the village. That's gonna be.
Damn, the enemy's on the other side.
Who got to hit one random ally?
I think it's one of our
It's
guys.
one of them. One of them. No, it's one of them.
I think.
Atup Ta'el. There's so many T's in that name. That's an excessive amount of T's.
I respect- I
Why do you need?
respect-
How do you even pronounce that many
No.
T's?
I respect that Sam gave them actual names as opposed to just Bidwari.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. There is such a thing as too many T's. All right.
You have your character has 2 hearts, man. What the fuck? 3 T's is what bothers you, really?
I love that it's an abbreviation. Tom is actually
Horses with 2 cocks and 3
8 cocks.
T's is
Thank
what
you very
bothers you.
much.
My God.
The horses. It's like a breeding ball style anacondas, but it's just Bidwari horses with all 8 of
Are Ilta Makati and Atup Ta'el related to each other?
Could be a father, because they take their fathers.
Right.
There's a
That is how I will pronounce his name moving forward. Atup. His goddamn machine gun name. God damn, everyone's fumbling.
So it falls to us to actually kill someone again.
God fucking damn it.
I must you.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. He's not in this combat though.
جقلوا الشبا اللي الكافيري ostja. الشبا.
Yeah.
If only we had help.
Yeah, but one of the other ones shot themselves,
The
so.
member was yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you see the cavalry being beset by both sides, you have broken through the front line as you are as the cavalry. It's the back line that clearly is the problem. However, you haven't been given any orders by your cavalry head, the leader, at this point, other than so go ahead. What would you like to do?
I believe. Oh, okay, I'm clicking wrong. I am the one in the tree, right?
You're
Yes.
just right.
Yep.
Don't forget
This
the
boy.
target.
Hey. An attack on my bronze rapier.
Alright. Wow. Tamaru is going to go ahead
Fuck.
and parry his halberd against your rapier. It is defensive, so he gets a +1. But you
Hey, you got him.
5, 11. Don't forget you do have advantage. You can use it.
Yeah. We were what 5 and
No.
5, and it matches out at 5, right?
Yes.
How do we gain advantage? Remind me.
You hit targets, you outmaneuver targets. There's a full list
Yeah.
Right.
Surprise charging.
And remind
me-
Victory winning outcome.
Did we gain advantage from that?
Gives you +1 a shell or
You
something.
both have full advantage.
Ah.
No,
You can use advantage for different things.
you can use advantage pretty much. You automatically get a +10 to your roll. So you have a +50 at the moment, and so do they, right? But you can also use it to disengage, like they did. You can use it to batter, trick, adrenaline surge, so on and so forth.
Okay. No, I won't use it because that means that they'll just automatically get a +50.
Yeah.
But don't forget there are another 5 after you, so you can win it back if they.
Exactly.
Ah,
You could
okay.
use it to get
So
like
for
an
example,
extra action. Yeah, call with 5, so that's
so for
something.
example, Tachanfa went ahead and used 2, but their side quickly regained the 2 back after hitting with the ranged weapons. They have a lot more
Exactly,
ranged
so-
weapons than you do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will. Especially you can use 4 to you get an extra attack.
Yeah, do it, man, do it. Extra
attack.
action, I mean, so that can be
I will
different things.
attack.
Additional action, it just won't give you further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will attack the guy.
Go
How
ahead.
do I use advantage?
Fuck 'em up.
Sweet Liberty is about to trample him.
Okay, he will attack. Parry again. Not this circle.
Oop.
But it's only one. That was around here. And that's the battle keeps going. It's mostly the cavalry's turn. They have no, so this one here is going to take. Jesus Christ. Of course. And you gain another advantage.
Get him, Sigma.
That's a critical.
Yeah, that's our boy. He's my favorite.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, our guy won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, good. Keep going, Sigma.
Are any of these Bidwari dead yet?
At the far edges, you see your right flank starting to break.
As in our right
Our?
flank or our right flank? Alright, the first
Right.
one. Alright.
Currently, our right flank is me, and then my left flank is Berlin.
The ones
That's
now
it.
make a move test. Because one of their own is fallen.
Did we gain back advantage? Oh yeah, we
have
did.
3
It's up to,
advantage
it's up
now,
to
yeah,
3.
yeah,
It's up to
yeah.
3.
So succeeded. Okay.
Oh, this bitch was running, right?
She was
Yeah, the one that was next to us running, yeah. Not sure if...
Okay.
No, the one that's on the far
Yeah,
side.
the one at the bottom, yeah, she was running.
Vanetta beer. Her father was a well.
Oh no, he died in a well, thank you very much. that he was the first guy to
The
die
well.
in a well by scupper tiny hands, no less.
First well.
He's got the Christmas session all lined up now. The first well. The well beer.
And then is going to run.
No, Adele, come back.
Damn it,
Give us
Adele.
another hit single.
It's a lot of fucking damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Which one's Ptakem? I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Remember?
He's the one on the horse over here. He's the one who's
The
leading
one
them.
who was leading you.
Ah!
Yeah, I
Good.
remember
Kill
Sam. He
him,
was
get
the
him.
military veteran.
Fuck
if we
him up.
kill him, he's the only one that matters actually here to us. He's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
we can
military
break them.
veteran.
We can break them here. I'm going across that river.
Yeah, we have to cross the river.
We're gonna go across that fucking river.
Then he takes 3 damage from his bleeding. Doesn't have any.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Damn it. This initiative list is so long.
Correct.
I mean, it is our first big combat in this campaign.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
It's gonna get shorter.
That's okay.
The delirium sets in halfway
Sam,
through.
I know how the game's played, Sam. I get it. I know I was driven insane in the finale of Dark Legacy. All those they just all have merged together. I respect that Sam tried to give distinct art for every character at one point, but then realized that he had 20 plus characters and didn't have the time to design and or find art.
The last section that I didn't have time to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh fuck, I can't do this now. I more than I choose.
Sure, if they survive, they will get their
What are you doing? Honey, come to bed. No, Denise, I'm drawing NPC number 54 so that Eric can kill him.
I think Ptakem is gonna go ahead and use 2 advantage to put a precise shot against Akshma on the ground here. Hopefully dealing the
Oh, not Akshma. He's like our guy. He's the mascot. You can't kill him.
He does.
Astounding success. I think he hit.
No, he does.
Oh no, if you use advantage, he does not gain. Yeah, if you use advantage, he does not gain advantage from
Horse
horse.
has around 42.
The rules are coming back to me now. I'm remembering. When are the Mocos coming in?
Naħseb ta' kemm spiċċa
He's alone now in
mar
the river.
miegħu.
Yes, the horse and the Ptakem is the
Yeah, he's got a horse. Ptakem has an actual horse.
he has a horse.
Ah,
He
right,
went
right,
forward.
right.
He went forward. He charged forward.
Still thinking about them Mocos, man. It was last week. Get over it. We're here fighting Ptakem now. Ptakem dumpster. He's about to get fucked. The post night shift sessions are always great. My mind's in like 7 different places at once.
God damn you, Vanate a beer. Your father's a whore.
Yeah, he is.
That well he fell into, he deserved it.
Alright, this one over here. Oh man, he's not looking too good.
Remember how your dad drowned in a well? I was the well, and I drowned him by choking him the
We're fighting in the middle of the river now, that's...
Yeah, that's not a good idea, right? You're not doing
That
that,
seems...
right?
mean, if we can
Vombeck ain't
force
no-
them to be in the river,
Yeah, but I'm
that's
just
fine.
saying, Vombeck is the goddess of diamonds and war and shit, not the diamonds of water. If I'd been allowed to choose the shrimp god, then we'd be in my natural habitat. Let's go.
Ah, shit.
Amoran, your quarry has tried to give you the slip.
It's me.
Territory.
It's me. Oh, well, I mean, we can't have that.
I'm in no charge to the Josidro.
Yeah, I'm stabbing this guy. Can't have that, indeed. So, let's see. Infighting, charging, challenging, activation roll. What happens if I decide on a specific hit location? Does that affect?
Yes, it's a cold shot minus 10.
Right, okay. So I won't do that then. Right. Yeah, there we go.
He will go ahead and try to put his shield between you and your long knife.
Oppose me, daddy.
Okay. Did you take the charging box?
I did.
Okay. So
It says charging.
You can want to sell automatically from that because you were charging, and you do.
Let's go.
Your weapon manages to slide through the armor, nicking
Fuck.
him across the cheek, and quickly pushes you back, trying to gain some footing on the now muddy ground. You both find yourself boot deep in silt and reeds.
How's he looking?
He's only taken maybe one hit, right? So far, I think this guy.
Just bloodied now.
Yeah.
Barely, but yes. This one looks particularly well armored and a tough foe to crack. He will definitely pin you down and slow you down, even if you do manage to anything else from your end, Amanda? You ran?
I don't think I can do anything else, right? Yeah.
There are four advantage if you want to use them.
Nah, I don't think that's wise, because we're about to have a bunch of enemy turns.
The scout that Edgar had sent, and hopefully steal his horse. That's the dream. The customers will try to. It does.
On the one hand, I'm happy seeing a fellow priest winning in battle. On the other hand, he is the priest to a wrong religion, so kind of conflicted here.
He will. I will have this guy, but it's important to build. So he's going to go ahead and use 4 advantage
That's the enemy, yeah.
to bring this guy down.
Oh no!
No dice. In fact, gets killed by it.
Good.
God bless. Godspeed, soldier.
That's another one now.
Yeah. Where's your fucking moon now? Where's your Jadur now?
That gives us advantage, right? If we kill someone.
That's with the advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically, it gives the cavalry advantage because I can't say us since we're switching sides faster than you know.
I've only switched one side so far, but if only one cavalry guy remains, we will switch side again to.
Correct.
Broken. We'll see. Is there anyone else? These 2 are dead. Maka's also going to make a test. Okay, as combat continues to happen on the far side, Berlian,
I charge here to make an attack against this guy with my spear.
go for it.
So
Now, Karl, we have a lot of advantage at the moment.
Yeah.
We could attempt to like, if you make a cold shot to this guy's legs, for example, we could attempt to bring him down into the mud. He's heavily armored, right? So that would suck.
Yeah, I'm pretty
For
sure.
him.
I didn't provare a regular with a cold shot sa fejla fija, no.
It's a minus 10, right?
Minus 10.
Alright,
We currently have a plus 50 advantage.
Yeah, I'll make
plus
a
50
cold
from
shot.
the
Now, how does that work in this system? Let's see. So, lower it
Thank you.
Well, you need to
Yeah, but I understand how the system works. Il problema kull darba namlu foundry, I forget how the specific foundries work. So I'm targeting.
So you target.
Target attack.
Oak spear.
roll عمل its location or choose your location.
Alright, mela combat.
And then put
Oak
modifier
spear.
-7. With a checkpoint.
I think it does it automatically if you select a location.
Yes, it does. -20 actually.
Ma biex nerġa' da xkuża għax kull darba nistaqsi biex nirroll l-attack il-trappings irid
Combat weapon.
Combat weapon, because that's the actual weapon you're equipped with.
Yeah.
Mela, difficulty, mela charging, hit location, mela, inti trid nagħmlu f'si u Eric etni?
It's up to you. I mean, I just suggested it so that he doesn't keep running the fuck away, basically.
That
It might be.
a critical hit. If it gets a critical, you will affect that.
Yeah.
There are
Do I go
talents
for the
that
head?
make it easier for you to hit certain locations, but those you can try.
Do I try to make it for the head?
I mean, yeah, I could, but I don't know that the head would stop him from running, right?
I mean, if he gets a
Unless we
spear
kill him.
straight through the eye.
The heaviest armor he has obviously the large shield, and he has bracers. So you might want to avoid the arms.
Yeah,
Don't
so
go for big ones.
it's an equal amount to hit him, right? If I called shot, per example, your head, ma nibżon roll per example below a certain, like just
it's
normal
always
attack. But
-20.
It's always
I mean,
opposed, so
if I
yeah.
hit him in the head, I feel like that's pretty much secure, so he doesn't run away.
It depends on if you kill him or not. Because
I get it. I'll go for the leg. I'll go for the left leg.
you're basically ringing his helmet, right? If you don't kill him, essentially.
Għandi il-dikaddeja
Yeah, the blessing.
Yeah.
It's only affected you for a couple of rounds.
Fimtek. Mela, jina bħalissa l-maskonda għandi -20 modifier jina. Għabba l-kol.
Yeah, that's from the cold shot. So you're charging, which should bring it up to.
automaticament. Alright, il-50 ta' advantage li Alright, let's see how this goes.
Did you select charging? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
So that's
Ooh,
70.
that's not a good. It's not a good roll.
He will, in this case, he will attempt to parry with his morning star.
That's right, it happens.
And trying to basically riposte at your own head with the shot. If you manage.
I went for the leg, I wanted to kill, but I guess I'll make sure to
go for it.
Can he parry because he's out of range?
He can't parry.
Alright.
Parrying is fine.
He
because He's attacking him. He can't parry still. He just has a disadvantage
Right.
at parrying.
Right,
What's
right.
your toughness at your head? You have a +3, right? T bonus.
Yeah.
+4
Armor.
actually. Do you have any armor on your head? You have a 1. You have a leather skull. Okay, so
Exactly,
you attempt to slide and hamstring his left calf. He basically pushes your spear aside with his bracer, and then whacks you with a bronze base to the head, sending your head ringing and giving you 1 damage.
Damage, alright. Not too bad. You're gonna...
Not too shabby.
Mela, ħata mela intisam jew namela jien.
Yeah, damage I
El
dealt
wound.
myself. I did it. Don't worry.
Alright, eżatt mux mamma. Alright,
Anything else
alright.
from your end?
Should I just go for an action to kill this guy? Like use the 4? But they have 4, there's a bunch of them after us, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's wise, unfortunately.
I end my turn.
Alright, noted. Where is he? He's right here. He's going to attempt to bring down the supply Butcher's knife. She's going to go ahead and oppose with her buckler. And she manages to deflect. Instead going to attempt to whack with his reinforced club.
So dice got rolled there, what the fuck happened?
She fumbled. She can still fumble and successfully parry the strike.
Yeah.
So she has -10. Crit. And he drops his club on the ground with that hit. Hello,
Oh, he's here!
Well, look who it is.
Għadek ma tafx għamillek inti Floyd ostja. Għadek kif xarab l ir-rajbina kollha u ostja.
There, Berber, go ahead and attempt to either parry or dodge the strike. As the Tamarum, the Ta'il you're fighting against, attempts to circle around you and pin you, throw you down with the scalp of your horse.
Remind me, there's no difference between weapon and bronze rapier when it comes to
No.
parrying.
So he manages to slide past your guard, dealing quite hefty amount of damage, and I need you to make me an endurance test. Easy. You realize these Ha'il, before the fight, coated their weapons with something. As you start to feel the sting, apart from the burn of bronze against flesh, the sting of toxins or dung or something.
Endurance
You can find it in the
average,
skills.
challenging,
Easy. It's an easy test.
easy.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's all you need. You don't get
Yeah.
affected. But
It
you
won't
are
get
at
affected.
2 wounds. FYI.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not doing too well, Chief. He obviously gains 1 advantage. Can he do anything with that 1 advantage and press the attack? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. He cannot.
Razwiemo. Jodok kienu.
U kull ziemel għandu 8 saqajn u 16 zobta.
Teknikament fuq iż-żob qed jimxi mhux fuq is-saqaj.
That's why they're so fast.
Fucking hell.
Bershma is going to Saram is going to attack. Bershma will attempt. He does so. So he's effectively dead next turn, I believe. Yeah. He's effectively
Rest in peace.
By Swarun or whatever the fuck you.
Fuck him.
back up to the top. It was up here. Seeing the front line being broken is going to, and seeing the back line being engaged, shouts out an order in Aksamwa, which the two of you do not understand, of course.
Gonna leave us here.
Pointing at the far right flank, very right. As the chimes and bells on ornaments around her armor jingle, you see the cavalry to her right start to cycle around, preparing to either charge to the left or into the back. However, she also has one individual to take care of right in front of her, which she's going to attempt to do with her very own Balak knife.
Hey!
Taltop is going to attempt to parry with his butcher's knife, but that does not succeed, and he's severely blinded. Back at the top, Tajamfa is dealing with both of you. He sees the swelling river of Smahrain behind him, and the two of you right in front. He managed to score a quick hit against Berlian and believes that he might have the chance here to do something about this, because he's not getting out of it.
Yeah. Let me find the appropriate. Let me find the appropriate snippet for this move.
So he is.
Now he can parry Berlian, but he'd need to move into his range, right, to actually attack
What
him.
he's going to do is going to want
Yeah.
for putting up you, Amara, between Berlian and himself, position his shield and tap to whack you with his bronze mace into your side, into your torso, trying to knock the wind out of you.
All right.
Actually, no, he's going to attempt to clobber you in the head because he gets bonuses.
That's rude.
Gets bonuses for that. So he's going to attempt
rude. I'm gonna stab him in the dick. Can I do that?
Yeah. Well, flaccid dick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna parry that with the knife.
Go ahead.
Some melee when infighting. I'm no longer charging, of course.
You can just click one of these from the process.
Yeah, I've done that. It still gives me the window to selecting. Roll.
He does manage to slide past.
Ah, motherfucker! I'm rolling so poorly. Can I re-roll that?
You can.
You can.
I don't want to take damage from this. Ideally.
You get have to.
Yeah, I think Mr. X is gonna give it to you, buddy.
Not today's.
Okay, you managed to parry at the last second, almost getting whacked in the head. It does take 1 damage from your parry, and that's
One?
importantly. Yes, he has good toughness.
Isn't it strength bonus plus 4?
You deal an amount of damage equal to the SL when it's a riposte. When it's
Ah.
Yeah, riposts are different, remember? Yeah, they have the
Okay.
okay.
Otherwise,
so
melee
Pachenko
characters
has
would be
only one
fucking busted
advantage.
in this game.
Should
Yeah.
he attempt to do something?
No, stick to your guns. Stay here. Don't run.
No, he can't run anyways.
Yeah, you can take us. You can take us. I'm gonna drown you.
Fuck me.
I'm gonna drag Tachemfa screaming into the river and drown him. I'll drown two with him if it needs to be.
Allora da un menu.
So, il-villaġġi, tiftakar dawk in-nies tal-villaġġ?
Yeah.
Aħna tradejnihom.
Will attempt. You see him attempting to run. He's going to spend 1 advantage here.
No, don't run.
And
can
then
do
Oh
it.
damn it! Stop running away.
I'm gonna need
No,
to
don't.
take
He's within both our ranges.
Well,
like-
how do
like
reactive
I have range.
strikes work? Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you what you need.
Yeah, don't run, you can do it.
Okay, I will need that you roll your agility contested by
Agility.
Both of us?
no, you.
Wait.
Amaran
Oh, God.
specifically.
Targeting. What? Wait.
Yeah,
What?
he's targeting you, so you just need to roll your agility.
But I have options to parry here. What the fuck?
No, it's not an attack in this case.
Yeah, it's a different sort of thing, yeah.
Oh, I just go into my skills. I just go into my skills and
When you roll it, it should be able to
Gotcha.
to match it.
where is my agility?
Agility would be.
Oh, agility is a characteristic. Gotcha. Roll.
It does
Look at
work.
you go.
It's very nice.
Look at you.
No.
No.
So you realize you go to intercept, and you really quickly realize that it was a feint from his end. You charge forward, carried by your momentum. He slips to your side and trips you, knocking you into the silt and mud ahead. He
Son of a
moves
bitch.
5 feet forward. You move 5 feet forward here. He takes 1 advantage back, and he will choose.
Can he regain advantage from an ability that has
So he
that
can-
uses advantage?
So, if you win the
Actually,
test,
I
you
bet
gain +1 advantage.
Alright, alright, then
Use
that's
the
fair.
trick on Amaranth, that's
لا
right.
لا alright, لا xkot manelja, you can't gain advantage from
If you
things
lose
that
Trick
your
me.
require...
if you lose your possess, your opponent gains advantage.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, he will choose to as
Run,
you
you can
fall
do
into
it.
the ground, he kicks mud straight into your face, causing you to go blind.
That's rude.
Very rude. He wants to live. He wants to live.
And then Berlian stabs him in the neck, right?
Oh no, I am gonna tackle him and force his head into the mud. He dies like that.
This guy is not engaged just yet, so they are gonna sling him. He's still alive. Barely, but he's alive.
Yes, he's barely on.
He's barely on indeed. Sehet here is going to charge forward.
God, Cameron's blind. It's gonna be even more humiliating for this guy when a blind Cameron kills him.
I can remove the blindness though, right? It's
Yes,
just
it
mud.
is.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just mud. You're not permanent.
Is it an action to remove it?
I would say, let's see conditions really quick.
I'm pretty sure I have a thing to remove conditions. I think. Let me confirm. Gosh, I don't know anything by heart.
One blinded condition is removed at the end of every round, so you just need to.
Oh, okay.
You just have a -10 to your test. Until then.
That's fine.
okay. You can live with that. Then.
We can take him.
At the far corner, you see as the only cavalry to be holding the back line properly finally falls. As Lakshma takes an arrow to the ankle and
Rip.
goes down.
Rest in pepperonis.
The group here does obviously gain 2 advantage, one from killing and one from hitting, and I'm going to leave the ones at the front to actually make the ones that as well. Cool. Easy. Easy, right. Yep. Further up ahead, India. Questions. He runs forward, charging. Mount is going to move forward here. No, he can't have a vision, so he's going to
Olivewood arrow.
Hits as well. And at the far end.
Yeah.
Was stunned, so he can't actually. Bershma up here is going to attempt to end Sarah's life.
As you do.
Sarah's going to carry attempt but fails. You see as Saram attempts to parry Bershma's long sword, fails miserably, gets a hand cut off as that happens.
Ugh. Jesus.
And Serum goes down, shouting from the cell of his hand.
Rip.
Where's Serum?
We're winning.
Not losing.
No, we're not. Not until this guy's choking on mud in the water. No. This guy lives.
This one fucker now is the main threat.
He's proven that the Bedouari are good at only one thing: running away.
if we can get him prone, I'll use the ball lock knife on him, and then his armor doesn't mean shit.
البروبليم ترن تياك قبل تياي, so I can't just tackle
True.
him and then you deal with.
I can though.
Yeah, but at that point I don't need a knife. I just crush his head beneath my boot.
Not beneath your cheeks.
I can either or.
Yeah.
He dies. They have us beaten only one respect.
Where's this guy coming? Where is
Coming
this
for
guy
us.
The same individual who just hacked a guy's hand off charges forward, sees the two of you trying to battle against Tachemfa, while Tachemfa and Amaran are struggling to you barely, and he shouts something at someone.
Yeah.
As he
I give him. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying, so I'll just give him the typical Skapertani warrior salute, which I imagine flipping him off.
No, don't do that. He's gonna write us down.
No, I just raise my spear to my forehead as a. That's respected to them in any way.
He raised his own unarmed hand off, his free arm, and then he points out to the other side.
I'll nod. I'll point my spear to them and nod. I get the gist. He's telling us to not engage.
The meantime, there, you were definitely engaged.
We're gonna let this fucker tell us what to do. We're not gonna do that. We're Scupper 10. We're gonna do the opposite.
Yeah, we're Skapertani. We wait till these Bidwari have their backs turned to us. What, you think honor is gonna win us anything here? It's 2 against 20.
Ned, what are you doing, buddy? That's you, Andrew.
Right. No, I am going to attack the other guy again.
Go for it.
Trying to-
He is not on his last legs, you are. So if you want to attempt to disengage, you can also do that.
Heal him.
You can use advantage to disengage, that's 2 advantage. And I do believe Ne has a recurve short bow, so you can always use that. You can switch weapons.
I'll just go down fighting if I have to.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
With his halberd.
No.
That's
Yeah.
Get you both look at your end ends here. Would you like to spend advantage to
Yeah.
No.
No, I want to leave the advantage for the other guys.
There's like 3 guys behind you after you, right?
Yes, there are.
Yeah, I'm the first guy of the.
That's fair, it's fair too.
Okay, now they have reviewed their orders. So they
Yes. Beat that door, get him! Reform the line! Reform the line! The Bedouari have Olifants.
attempt to bring down Tahtap.
Like when you're gonna start using celerity?
Jesus Christ, that's
That's a reference.
well, my brain broke in half when you said that.
They're not.
That's like 4 systems ago.
Eric, my dominate isn't working. They're closing their eyes. Come on. God.
Would be wild if I pulled out an assault rifle right now. No?
Yeah, you use your blood to make an assault rifle. I've played 2 characters in that system. I've played 3 characters in that system. All rich. That was their one. I'm rich.
My superpower was gun.
My superpower was money.
Actually, you know what? There is going to go ahead and use more advantage.
His name's Beat. I don't know if.
Beat Fatur, please.
Listen, man. Don't misgender these Bidwari.
I still remember that system sold me on the idea of necromancers dominate with their with the dominate discipline, and then in practice I hated it. Everyone countered my dominate. Everyone had, they
By
had
closing their eyes.
Yeah, they have glasses. You can't use your ability.
See another one of the Ta'il fall. So far, I think around 4 of their side have fallen, and the only one from the cavalry side.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's a free horse in the middle there. You can get that.
Gotta grab it by the cocks.
Yeah. I'm gonna scramble for that horse.
Now, the only real way across the river is where the road is, right? You can't really
where
cross.
they're fighting.
Yeah.
I'm wearing armor. I'm
yeah.
not risking that. I'm wearing like metal armor.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
not
no.
risking that.
I'm gonna start looting this guy when we drown him in mud. That's the plan, anyway.
Yay. I think we're winning.
Your front side is winning.
I mean, listen, it's a collective effort.
Yeah.
We unfortunately do not have horses on our side. As in, we don't have horses. We can't do as much as these guys. We will, but not yet.
You know, getting a horse would actually be really useful for me, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of the things I need for escaping my career.
I mean, even like getting a horse in general, with my spear, I mean, charging with a horse and a spear, I mean, that's iconic right there.
We can convince once most of these cavalry guys die, we'll convince them to give us a couple horses.
Yeah, and if they decline, well,
For our noble actions in this one combat where we killed a bunch of peasants.
and this peasant is wearing heavy armor. To be fair, we are Novitiate 1 or whatever the fuck. We're basically peasants.
We are. But we're
I'm a-
Scapartani peasants.
This is true. This is true. We are inherently superior.
This one's going to use to advantage.
Oh,
He is attempting to run away from cavalry, which generally speaking
Smart.
is not the smartest of ideas, but
And he failed dramatically.
yes.
He's gonna get impaled by a horse cock.
So that's even worse. However, Daken, further up the
It's him, the only man worth our time.
Almost back to us, Carl. We're almost there.
Oh my gosh, we go fight Takem. He's our.
No,
It's okay. It's a
fine,
mass
Sam.
combat. It's okay. I
I've
get it.
subjected you to worse than this, I'll be honest.
I mean, we've all DM'd a mass combat. We know how this goes.
So, again, guys, for those of
wait,
you spectating, feel free to take one of the NPCs if you feel like.
There he is. Carly's on our side of the river now.
He is, young. They have us beat in one respect. They're better at dying, Cameron. Let's get.
And you see as the shepherd who
I think
Well,
your
Asif.
breast is dead. Your priest
Yes,
friend
is that?
is fucked.
Where's your Jador now, bitch? Yeah, Bombay crew for life.
so where's this body? Okay, you see as the shepherd gets impaled pretty much by Ptakian's spear,
Jesus Christ.
knocked off his horse. The horse. Can I have one of you guys roll me a 1d8, please? One of the.
Oh, and I'm a Shahajahi.
It wasn't even.
Only a 1d8. Ah, Cancun, alright. J.O., you missed your chance. They have 5 advantage, Eric. They have 5 advantage.
Too quick.
He's going to move here.
How are we down to 1?
I think one of our guys used before.
Guys use for advantage to kill on top. Okay,
You wanna know why I use the Bible? You see, guns, they're too quick. You don't get to savor all the little
Yeah, he's gonna go attempt to go for you, Neta Berber.
Fuck's,
as well.
fuck's sake.
So come
Okay.
roll the 5.
He's coming for us, Eric. Ketep is whatever the fuck his name is. He's coming for us.
So basically, I think all but 2 or 3 of the guys on our side of the river are dead.
No, there's a few guys. No, I said enemies.
there's
Yeah,
one with you, one with me.
yeah.
and one other guy.
Enemies have. Our guys is on our side. We're doing okay.
Can attempt to target you there or looking on your last legs.
Yeah.
He does use 4 advantage for that, so let's see how it goes.
Come on, put that
The
can.
arrow barely flies by your head, tonking into the tree behind you. But you can tell that this guy is dead.
Any
Survive.
horses next to us, because we can ride. If we grab a horse next to it,
Get the fuck out of here.
no, we're not.
Leave.
We're killing Takim. He's the only guy here worth our time.
True. He does have. He's significantly better armor than us.
Yeah,
But-
that armor won't matter if we toss him to the river.
True. It will matter, just in our favor.
Exactly.
Fonda leaves the battlefield.
All I'm saying is, I can take off my armor, get buck naked, and tackle him to the river.
سام او انك تكلم
لا قلت لك maybe أجل
Yeah, you can have it for sure. Let me give it 1 second.
Hello, it's
Can I have
me.
someone as well please?
Of course you can. You can choose.
Sorry, start såg musiken. It's not like you offered them an
Hello.
hour ago.
It's not like I haven't needed it that Okay, which one?
Pizza Dolore please.
Tattoo.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Okay, let me see. Let me remember how to
Pizza
keep
Dolore. Stella condition seconda.
Listen, man. Everyone's a bit fucked, so.
Yeah.
You're all good.
Yeah, no one here is 100 health. Everyone's.
نهاية الباربية
Wait,
That's
that's
me.
Andrew. Andrew.
Okay.
Of all the characters, you took Andrew.
Jesus Christ.
Man, oh, you should have.
البرة شمارة فلو please. Very small.
It would help me if you actually put the first one up. Okay, there.
Pataflun Shmaroon.
This is the.
You should. Fuck you.
You have no right to complain about this, Sam, because I know what you've done to me. I know.
Så lägger jag i cheerio campaign och Alright, so you quickly see Amara. First of all, you hear someone being shouted. You have your eyes full of blood and still stinging your eyes at the moment. So you have more pressure.
I'm swearing at Scapartani at the moment.
This motherfucker is laughing at you. Pointing you at him. And what are you doing?
Well, the mud goes away, right?
At the end of the round.
Oh, at the end of the round.
At
Fuck.
the end of your turn. So
Okay.
you have a -10, here's a +10.
Okay.
You can take him.
I can take them. Our advantage is not looking hot, but okay,
If
they're
you
back
kill
down
him,
to 2.
we'll
We're
get
fine.
some advantage here.
Fuck it, Oosh, I'm gonna stab him again.
No, you don't need to fuck
I
him.
do. Oh, I will. yes. Let's see. So test related to sight, of course. Melee when infighting, though.
Christine should
Yeah.
be the exam paper. That's perfect.
That's a good roll.
Right, it's a very good roll. Okay, he's going to attempt to shield with this one once more. He has a plus. You did apply the modifier to yourself, right?
Yeah, it was all there automatically. So
You hit and you crit. No, he
Oh.
crits. He crits against you.
well,
So
what? But I won. What do you mean?
You can still crit against each other, so that's still he gives you one stun.
Yeah, remember how you fucked us last time with the slimes, Eric? Damn, getting back at
Can you see the pop-up window by any chance?
gut blow.
I have Iron Jaw, whatever the fuck that is. Does that help?
I think that has an ability against
It's
conditions.
it's to do specifically with stunned.
Yeah.
Forget.
Perfect.
Yeah, Iron Jaw is like the scupper tiny thing.
Yeah, we both have it.
Whenever you gain one or more stunned conditions, you may make an immediate, challenging endurance test to not take one of them. With each SL removing an extra stunned.
Yeah, get him! Fuck him up.
Portani, woo-hoo.
After you do that, I'm going to basically grab gut blow and drag it over to your character sheet, and it will
Give me a second.
open the down for you.
Because if I resist this, I don't have anything, right?
You just don't get this stun.
Yeah, so you still have the bomb check. You have to make
Right.
the bomb check. God fucking damn it, Eric!
So go ahead and apply stun.
I'm gonna re-roll that tight thing.
So basically you
Oh my fucking god.
yelling loudly, charging forward, basically going straight into his boning. You do manage to hit flesh, but at the same time he manages to whack you in the
What do you want me to drag?
So, go over that blow. And just drag it over to your character and it will open the dialogue box for you.
Endurance test, gut blow. Okay. It's easy.
Yes, yes.
Roll. Okay,
That's
so I
very
don't
good,
throw up.
Very good. And you don't go prone, more importantly, but you are stunned.
And that. Yeah, I do have one stun. So do I remove gut blow from my sheet now?
You can leave it for now, just to have it as a for the trail, and we'll just keep it there for now. But at the end of the turn, your blindness goes away, at least.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let me remember what stun does real quick.
The one time I used my fucking Iron Jaw and it failed me.
You are capable of taking an action on your turn, but are capable of
Wait.
half your movement. You can.
So did I take a critical? Did I take a critical wound from that?
You did take a critical hit from that.
Fuck. Oh, well, why do I have a critical wound?
A critical wound. That would be a critical
Oh.
wound, correct.
Yeah,
That's annoying.
It is.
Here, għandek post jaħilek semta.
But- What's I gonna post?
Tal-stand, saqsejt xamil stand.
Yeah, but I found it. Thank you.
Yeah.
More importantly, Berlian, you've heard what the Bershma said to you. At the same time, you see Amoran gaining a bit of advantage, losing a bit of advantage. Currently,
I did still stab him though, right?
yes, you did still stab him. So both of you
Okay.
are basically killing each other at this point. quite. Berlian, you a bit further ahead. You see the water continuing to rise here. What are you doing?
This is at a slope down, eh?
Yes, it's a very gradual slope. So
Gradual.
slipping down.
I get you. There's something I can do here. Let me see. This guy's wearing heavy armor.
Just plate bracers from what you can tell, nothing else. And the shield
Yeah.
is doing most of the heavy lifting here.
Get the check ħaġa bista, because I'm diving deep into the rules right now.
Force, come on, the movement.
Now the horse, fuck, you have 42 cards ready.
Yeah, we need to get one of these.
Running.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this thing's great. Alright, and using advantage, it takes up my action.
No, that's the fun.
Okay, I'm gonna use an advantage to trick this guy.
Okay. You need to make an oppose, so go ahead and target him. How are you tricking him?
So, I am going to try to... my agility isn't good though, let me check. Should I go... I'd not become much better, you actually trick. Sorry, Tajent.
Yeah,
To batter, perform an opposed trick. No, this one takes an action. Remember how... Okay, I am going to... How badly wounded does this guy look? Because I might just straight up attack
it
him.
was just beyond bloody.
So, just biex nikkonferma, if I use an action to attack this,
Uh-huh.
can I then not use can I not then use the batter advantage since it also
You can
says
yes.
as an action?
So he,
Għax tgħidlek specifically as an action, batter like at night.
as an action to batter your pop. So in this case, batter yes.
I wouldn't be able to do it, right?
Batter yes, because trick is not.
La għalek qed nistaqsina biex ma nkunx. Okay, I'm gonna just attack this guy, see if I can get the killing blow here. I'm not going for a cold shot, I'm just going for a normal attack.
Go for it. Go for it.
I got my spear, so this is just a basic combat. Yes, I wish I have to remind me.
Alright.
That's okay, you always have to remind me, I get... Man, modifier palissa Shane, this is not a charge.
No. You are technically not engaged, so you can like move back and forward.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna move.
So you can reposition yourself as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back 4 yards, then move back another 4 yards just to walk spear at him to use that to charge him.
Classic. Ever since the prehistoric Axema charging.
99, a fumble. I am gonna re-roll that.
Go for it.
Jesus.
Normal,
Christ.
melee weapons.
Nah, dik fakkarni.
How is 99 a fumble?
It's double.
Remember, because you roll high, yeah. Mela, so
Weren't
result...
doubles crit?
It depends. I will tell you right now.
Also, just a note, Sam. I have 3 stunt conditions for some reason on my sheet.
Probably it applied.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Impressive
remove 2 of
success.
them then. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So, impressive success.
That's much better now.
Much better, yeah.
Offhand, attempt to parry with this. Now, but he fails. He takes the damage.
Nice.
You had a question, Owen, because you're a bit low, buddy. I can't hear you too well.
Is it normal that I don't have any melee weapons?
The character might not
The
have...
character might not have any melee weapons. Some of them do, some of them don't. You can always
Okay.
pick one up, loot one up from one of the boxes.
So, how bad...
Yeah, there's a
Check
few.
yours.
So, any failed combat test that also rolls a double is a fumble.
Huh?
So,
yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
so in this case, he would have fumbled.
Ah, okay. So it's the failure versus the success. That's the.
So he still succeeded on his roll against you, touch and fun, but you rolled better. That's why for him it's a crit, regardless, right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm understanding the specifics of it.
It's a weird combat system, but it's okay. We're getting to it. So how bad is he looking? Do we get any advantage from
You
this
do gain
attack?
one advantage from that one.
So I am.
He's
We are.
pretty bad at this point. Haggard,
Finish him off.
bleeding from many.
I
From many
don't
cuts.
know if I can because I need one more advantage to finish him off. Batter takes an action. I'm checking to see if there's anything I can use with 3 advantage. Not used when you make a test.
To be honest, I think I had a melee weapon and I might have deleted it because I was seeing it straight.
Which
It
one?
was
Remind me, which one is you accused from?
at Marcon because I was seeing the traits and now I can't find them anymore.
I can find the melee weapon on my
practical
character.
access. You double click on your token, you have elegant practical access well and an Ulfwood bow. But you only have the Ulfwood bow equipped. So you would need to equip
Yeah, you need to check your trappings if you have.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You can tell Owen is playing a character who does nothing in combat. He's never looked at the combat tab before.
Anything else from your end earlier?
I'm gonna try and trick him. Fuck it.
Okay, go for it. Oppose agility. How are you attempting to trick this guy?
I am then going to make it look like I'm about to swerve around, but in fact, what I'm about to try to strike him at his legs to see if he can. Now, if I understand this, if I understand this completely, there is not a risk of me taking damage, just advantage at Jeff. Fuck yeah, down.
Yeah.
All right. So opposed agility.
Yeah.
Challenging Goosh, and we just rolled it. Astounding failure.
You need to
I am.
Jesus.
Oh, so okay. Yeah, it's okay, Sam. I'll re-roll it to target. It's okay. I am going to try and use a fortune roll actually if I can tell you. Do I target again now? Just
Versus 50. How are you 15 at agility? Jesus
because
Christ.
agility is my dump stat, but I'm
Yeah.
just
target now just in case it makes a difference.
Exactly, it was a fortune point to impressive failure. We went from astounding to impressive, but at least it's
Yeah,
successful -4.
better.
So -6.
It's better.
Okay, he will
Marginal
succeed.
success. Okay,
You-
he just gains 1 advantage, I lose 1 advantage. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so you attempt to trick him. However, on his last stand, he does look very cautious, keeping his shield between the two of you.
I'll stop and, you know, this man's taken the both of us on. I'll give him a simple sign of respect. You know, I'm here to kill him. This man's surviving longer than I thought he would.
He did survive much longer than.
Yeah, I'll just tap my spear to my shoulder and nod at him. I'm still gonna kill him, but at the very least, you know.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna take this guy's armor when we're done with it, cause goddamn.
And that's my turn. That's my turn. My spear's pointed at him. I'm focused on.
Then, Taberber, you see Kamaru take a step back and then with a yell charge forward, attempting to drive you with his blow. Go ahead and oppose.
Who the fuck is Tamarum? Oh, this guy over here.
He does indeed. Manage
Oh,
to
boy.
bring you down, but we'll see how.
Who else has a help?
Straight through your collarbone. You have Taberber has a split second to spurt out blood before he's taken off his horse. You're gonna need one of you.
The horse is available, Carl. The horse is available.
Ah, I'm thinking. What did you say, Sam? Sorry.
One of you.
1d8.
One of the spectating people. I need
Come on, Floyd. Come on, Owen. Now's the time to show your quality.
Owen's not spectating anymore, he's participating.
Oh wait, Andrew's spectating now. Andrew, roll the
Yeah, but I'm on a Steam deck, so I'm not gonna do it.
Eric, roll the 8. Eric's not here, I think.
Rip.
this guy.
There he goes. Cancun coming in clutch.
You know, another chance for Floyd to show his quality.
What's the 8 for?
We'll find out, I guess.
I don't question. My DM asks me to. Sorry, my GM asks me. My storyteller asked me to roll. I roll.
Damn. It ran the wrong way. I wanted it to run towards us.
This guy's coming up with a different title.
As the battle continues here, you do see that you do have the advantage, but three of your cavalry have fallen, which, while they have the numbers, you had the more elite forces. It is a significant blow. Sigas Ptakim is on the back line here. Eusa.
Kill him, surround him.
Yes, unhorse Ptakem.
There is flanking bonuses in this system, right?
Yes, you do get a plus step to it.
Yup,
If you
so what I will do is I will go over
You're-
here and
You're
Wait,
at
no.
not Eusa. One second.
Oh.
I'll wait for you.
Shit.
No worries, it's coming.
You're Adele. Calm the fuck down.
Adele is going to order everyone to push to the left flank, the right forward. So up forward here. She's going to charge.
She unfortunately ends her own life.
Immagina che تنزلنا تحت اساس.
By mine, 9 a cell. How much? Touchdown up top. Rama, he is not looking too good. He has a plus 5 and he is going to attempt to whack you in the head and then knock you out as best as he can.
God fucking down.
I mean, he needs to
Yeah.
incapacitate one of you in order to he has a plus 10.
Why?
At position.
Because you're stunned, so you get a minus.
No,
10. You
I
get
have a
plus-
minus 10, right?
Yeah, but he also gets a plus 10.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure Stan said that.
So
Let me check.
you have a -10 to wall advantage. Any opponent striking you have
Ah,
advantage.
gains +1 advantage, not
+1
not has +10. Yeah, yeah. So he can't gain anything because he's already at max advantage.
So I need attempt to pressure block or dodge.
I mean, I'm gonna, you know, try and parry. I think that's my best.
If he kills you here, Eric, just letting you know, I will kill him, snap his arm,
No,
and
would
bury
be,
you.
it would be. I'm not gonna say impossible, but it would be quite tough. Let's see.
That's 8 damage. How many wounds you at, Chief?
It wouldn't be 8 damage because I would resist most of that. Yeah, it would be
no, yeah.
-7. So.
Oh, my low 1 wound. Let him.
Yeah, 1 wound would be. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my fortune for that.
You fool!
Wait, how is it -2?
Yeah, it's at the head. You have
Yeah, but I have
5. You have any armor on your head?
I have my shield as well. It's 5 + 1.
But you didn't parry with
Right.
your shield, you parried with your normal.
No, but my shield blocks damage when I take impacts. I didn't.
When you parry,
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't have its own. Yeah.
that's why he was so tanky.
Ah.
His shield. It is his
Okay.
offhand, but he's always parrying with his
Right,
normal.
right,
No,
right.
it's fair. It's fair.
That's
It's okay. It's only 2 damage.
down versus that. Now, as you take that,
Can do damage, Eric.
to make it easy, the duty is here. As you
Is this
realize-
resist stunned again?
No, there's something else. As you realize,
Oh.
his hammer is coated beside it, some kind of box or something.
Oh god. It's the poo hammer. He's hitting me with a.
Poison, the easiest poison to coat your weapon
Yeah,
with
yeah,
is
yeah.
shit.
It's, I mean, again, this is a very common tactic. I'm not surprised. I've been fucking
Unfortunately, I am Scapertani and I eat poo for breakfast.
You were shit. Shit.
around. Still well done.
4 advantage here.
He's coming at me again.
He's going to use 4 advantage to strike you again. Same attack. Go for it.
Eats shit, washes it down with piss.
Go for it.
Fuck it.
عملك شيء جارك.
Alright.
Come on, this has to be better, right?
Earn that set of
Is
armor.
it dead yet?
Almost.
Yeah.
Okay, but how did he only take 1 then?
Because he didn't.
If he's not.
He has toughness.
Oh, he has armor as well, the fucker. Yeah. Yeah.
He screams, and he only has like gauntlets or so. Guys,
God damn. I need to get this plate armor on me.
I have to find it. One of the random encounters in Oblivion was a bandit was buck naked but wearing Daedra gauntlets.
You know? Fair enough. I need a good helmet, Carl. I'm for this leather skull cap. It's not doing it for me.
It's been okay for me.
My head's unfortunately more fragile.
Well, maybe you should be worshipping Vombeck a lot more.
How is this guy looking? Is he dead yet? Is he like dead, dying?
He's on his
Almost
last
dead.
legs. I'll let you take the
Fucking hell.
kill. If you miss it though, I will kill him myself.
I mean, I'm gonna try. I shouldn't be stunned next turn. Hopefully. Yeah, I know. I'm reading it.
Ah, okay, perfect.
You can't read.
Amaran can't read for sure, 100%, and he will never will.
Okay, let's for this guy as well. Let's stay charged.
What am I
forward.
saying? You picked up magic like in 2 seconds and then started wowing your friends with your random. You know what? You know one card in magic. It's that's all.
True.
Okay, this guy right here doesn't have any.
Ryan, by the way, off topic. I'm usually a very I prefer the subs over the, but I'm not sure. Attack on Titan, specifically the Erwin speed.
illa la kombinazzjoni l-bira ħadsu l-lowen. Il-bira semmejtielek u l-speech ta'
Għax talat li Helldivers dub taħħa dik, and the English dub for that speed, surprisingly, the voice actor put his all in it.
Yeah, Erwin is pretty.
Dik kienet cause my soldiers don't falter when they
the
my
English
soldiers
dub,
rage,
yeah.
my soldiers team up, my soldiers rage, yes. Kien hemm xi ħaġa oħra ma nsejta fil-nofs.
The dub voice actor for that one, man, put his all in. I respect it.
Oh yeah, that was a performance of a lifetime.
So the river is widening.
Rumba ċortament.
Yeah, but it was a badass way to
And
go.
what's the point, man? I mean, he literally told them, "Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna literally go suicide."
Attack on Titan, I've always had mixed opinions on Attack on Titan. The last season kif release yaw soured. But the show has amazing moments throughout. That Erwin speech moment, hot.
Mhm.
Okay. So you see at the
Top
far
3 AOT moment for sure.
Do not stop at the river, and do not cross, and instead continue to pelt your side with arrows and slings.
Now remind me, we are on the side of the village technically, right?
You are, yes.
Why are we engaging? We just kill this guy and leave. We kill Takem, we leave. They have to cross. It's their village they're protecting, and we're attacking.
They are on the wrong side.
These Bidwari Carl, they're not good technicians. Is this horse that's in the river like just standing there now?
I don't think it's had a turn.
Ah.
Yeah,
Make it run towards us now. Oh, Seth.
Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Show it your cock. Make it think it has a chance.
That's a chance. I don't fuck animals. That's Bedouari culture. We're scuppered.
That's Jake culture.
That is, you know, if Gildrum was here, maybe.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Bershma. Is there one Bershma here?
God, I think Ryan's having like the massive debate right now. I mean,
Muted.
yeah. No, it's with Owen. He's having a debate.
Okay, that's good. I thought it was with me. Keep in mind your characters, guys. This guy, he has received orders. He is going to charge.
Jien erbaw, I am.
What the fuck?
Air
Why is he
Bob.
Why is he coming here?
He's killing this guy. He's on our side. This guy knows he's on our side. He's stealing our kill, technically.
Son of a bitch! Gotta take this guy's horse.
Impressive success. I love this idea of I just gave this guy the salute of respect and then he gets run down by this random.
Pretty much, you just give this, earlier, you just have a moment to give this guy a salute before you hear the thundering charge behind you, and this guy gets cut at the waist.
Now that's a Game of Thrones moment right there. That is a battle.
Showering the two of you in arterial blood, and the horse as well. He gave it his all, man.
I know, I
He
respect
tried.
him, I respected him.
He tried. Lived longer than his buddy did.
So much. So the Chenfa is dead here. You
God, this really is a Game of Thrones moment. Difference is, of course, this one's actually gonna finish, but you know.
You never know.
Yeah, well, he's gonna release a 10,000 page tome, but it's the Winds of Winter.
Once I would have been proud to be compared to George but not the
No. I will say.
Where's this guy going?
He's leaving.
he's still moving forward, carried over by the momentum of his
Yeah, it's the momentum.
and apart from that, he shouts at the two of you with his open. Actually, he will stop there
And kill him.
And with one hand offer it to the two of you for one of you, understanding the meaning behind it, to get on the horse behind.
Oh.
Right behind.
I'm gonna climb up behind him.
Yeah, you have a spear. You're better suited to this.
Yeah,
for sure.
I climb up behind him. I take his hand.
Someone with Tadur here.
I think
Not sure.
wasn't Ryan
I think
Taduluri?
Ryan took Taduluri, yeah, because he
I
made
think
fun
it
of
was Taduluri. Yeah.
So Ryan,
No. I'm birra ta' xmara.
Alright.
yes, Veratashmara, that's the one.
He just had
Duluri kellu injury, so ma ziltu.
Yeah, but Ryan kien jaddebatta gizmi, like Ryan kien debatta
Okay, Ryan, I'm gonna give you Birtadur instead because Birshma just had his turn. You were busy.
Ah, shit, okay.
You were busy staring
Debatti
going for
il-mechanics
some
ta'
reason.
ħaġa ma Ryan.
I don't know why you were tsundering going, but you were. Anyways, you have Birtadur.
Okay, birra ta' Duluri.
Owen Chan, dajsi
for
kidejs.
your own context, Elsa has ordered you to push forward to the north, upward to the flank, using the advantage of the river to break off from the oncoming wave of archers at the back and attempt to gain some distance.
See who my target is, Eric. I see him. I'm on a horse now with a spear. I see him now. My one.
It's my
goal.
turn, right?
It is your turn.
Yes, it's your go.
Up to you what to do.
Okay.
Do you follow
Um,
your commander's
I'm
order?
looking
Some
at-
sort of beta cut?
Yes, but can I reach someone?
Of course.
Because I don't know if I can reach
You
someone.
have 42.
Yeah, the horses have 42 yards, man. They're great.
Attack Dakim,
Oh,
their leader.
fuck,
Or you can
okay.
attempt to attack Tamaru, which is the guy engaged with your leader.
You could save your leader.
No, I'm gonna go the opposite direction, I think. So let me target the horse.
He's gonna leave. He's just.
You're gonna kill the horse? No. If you want me to move you and the horse.
No, no, no.
But you should be able
Wait,
to.
select target.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
kill.
Why the fuck can't I?
Where is selecting the horse? Because the horse isn't owned by you.
Because I want to move it.
Alright, where do you want to move to? Just let
Ah, okay. I want to move here, if possible.
Where? Just
In the river.
He's using the
I am
Daniel approach
targeting.
of I'm here.
Why are you going to the river?
It
why?
can't.
Why
The
not?
river's deep.
There is getting.
Oh, shit,
Deep
I-
water,
It's-
Dan.
it's-
Chicken, there's
it's a
8
thunderstorm.
people coming at you.
There are a lot. There are a lot
Where?
of individuals coming.
Get this guy down here. This guy's our target.
Or you can attempt to charge to your.
Man, kolla mejtin qed narhom fuq l-screen tiegħi.
This
No,
guy.
no, there's 3 alive on this side. So there's
Shit,
This guy
Dr.
over
Contrina,
here.
holy fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy
There's red guy
then.
there, and there's red guy there.
The leader, Ryan. We need to kill him. We need to bring him down.
So bid.
Yes, I am targeting the
You have
the
another
guy.
football, you can
I don't
attack
know.
from range.
Yeah,
So
no, Ryan, just to make sure you know, Bid is this guy, huh? Here, في هتنوريك Diana. This is Bid.
إيه لا لا لا
Okay, مش
لا
هنمشي
I want to
هالشيء.
attack.
Go ahead and take your
كيف
turn.
ħanipingja?
No worries.
Rajtek il-markat tajjeb, Ryan, il-dat it-tattakka?
Yeah.
Kajt norik
Ejja, dak,
Go
dak,
ahead
dak.
and target
Alright,
and shoot with your roll of wood.
Mela.
Yeah, so press T if you target jaw in general, like on the guy you wanna hit. That's
Mela.
all, and that's the target.
Il-bidduluri.
Yeah, you're targeting them. There's a green dot on him. You're targeting.
Come on. Combat. Hollywood bow. No, Mo. Allos, yeah.
You do have. You have 12.
It might be
okay.
that it's not. Yeah, it might not be equipped. I'm not.
Challenging.
Yes, so
Yeah, challenging because you're in combat.
your turn muscle leg. Okay, perfect.
Uh,
You cannot-
I don't think I had.
It's okay. Yeah, you got him. Success.
You do hit, and he does take damage.
5 damage. That's good damage.
Yeah.
Solid damage.
He will.
How's he looking?
He does look pretty damaged, all things considered.
If I kill him, that's gotta be a gift for. That's gotta be a gift for
I-
combat.
I would like. Okay, yeah,
Gonna
that's
move
fine.
you here.
Okay, that's fine.
That
Yay.
makes sense. Tafash is not currently owned by any one of you. He has received orders, but he also has the opportunity to run these guys down. So he's gonna make a cool test and see whether he follows orders or not.
Yeah, the 30 that I'm checking because I need to BRB real quick.
He does follow orders.
I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. I'm gonna BRB.
Godspeed, Carl. There he goes.
What's a 6?
My contribution.
Is this another horse?
probably
Where's this horse going?
فناك
So you roll the 6. The 6 means.
No! Come this way. God damn it, Floyd.
Atel is yours, I believe, all right?
Yep.
Go for it.
I heard his order, so I will try to push through by going through here, and I will. Oh, you're going to move. And I will attempt to flank this guy by charging through him.
I'm gonna swap your weapons so that you can charge with
Yes,
your axe.
please. Yes, I will. I can do it.
I did it for you, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I equip my axe and
you charge forward.
And
Go ahead and target. Toggle charging. You have a 5 advantage. You should be able. This guy looks pretty wounded.
There's a checkbox in the weapon
Yeah.
when you pop up the configuration window.
Okay. So, okay, I have advantage 5 and modifier 30. Okay. I will actually attempt to also. We have 5 advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will attempt to also forward defense.
Okay.
To possibly get more kills. How is he looking, this guy?
He's looking pretty badly damaged.
I
You
will
could
risk
end him. This turn. And then.
Yeah. Let's go. So, let's try. So, how do I use advantage? Just.
So, advantage is automatically applied. You have a +5. If you wish to do either batter or so, if you go on the combat advantage, you can either use batter, trick, or you can just spend 4 advantage and die knock it off your advantages to make an additional attack.
So, I
Before
will
the advance, so when you make a melee attack, you declare your attack. So, on the dialogue box, when you roll, put a -10 to your roll, and your opponent may not use any talents or skill advances when defending. So I'll do the appropriate stuff. It's not automatic, so you just need to.
And I reduce advantage from 4 to. Okay, you did it.
I
Okay.
did it for you.
So
I did that for you.
I will roll.
So this is a very risky maneuver. He does have the chance to critically hit. He may not use any talents, so he loses talents in this case, and he has a pretty unlikely chance of succeeding. And you do indeed succeed. 21 points of damage, roll an additional +10, and roll.
Jesus Christ.
He does crit against you.
Oh yes, 1d10.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. Go ahead and click that critical for me. Alright. Okay, he does crit against you as well. So he does manage to twist your knee as that happens. But you see as Etel, with a swing of his axe, mangles and leaves a bloody ruin of Tamaru's carrying hand. And screaming and falling, Tamaru falls down, bleeding to death. So that's another one down from your end.
One of ours died?
No, one of
No. None of them.
You do gain advantage from the gap, regardless, because the forward defense doesn't specify. So you got your crit, you got his crit, you moved 18, you moved that far, and that's your turn. Ahrem is going to attempt to disengage. It's terrible. Very terrible. Let me fumble as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you Amaran.
Oh,
as
shit,
the
it's
battle
me.
unfolds, you do realize that on this side of the river, you have completely overrun the enemy's forces, or at least the cavalry have.
Yeah.
On the other side, however, several reinforcements are coming in. Takim is rejoining that side, crossing the river once more. You see the horse struggling a bit against the rising water, but you do realize that he will very likely manage to make it the next season.
Berlian's up on the horse, which means I am now...
Oh no, not yet. It's going to be on my turn. If you want to
Right.
take the horse before I do, feel free. I mean, Brilliant's not
No, go
It's
for
trying
it,
to
go
go
for it.
back. But you
Yeah,
do realize that
go for it.
his intention is not to charge towards Black. That is what is
That's
clear.
gay.
That much is clear.
Listen, man, you want to just take this corpse, grab your armor? We did our job.
I mean, I'm not going to rush. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
rush at the fucking combat here, because
you
that
wanna
sounds like a
grab
terrible
the-
idea.
Yeah, you wanna grab this guy's corpse, get some armor?
Yeah, I'm dragging this guy's corpse behind the tree into cover here.
Okay.
If I can. Can I use my action to, like... Because I know he has a shield that's bigger than mine,
Yeah.
right? Or is it the same?
It's average.
I can continue. No, I can go ahead and
Just give me an idea of what I see on him, and let's put it that
I
way.
go ahead and make me, I would say in this case, let's see. Either perception would work well here in this case, probably.
Am I still stunned? Did I make an endurance test last time?
Not yet, no. You need to make one
At the end of the round, I think,
at
right?
the end of the round. So let's finish this. Okay, you
Well.
targeted damage. Touch of. Okay, you obviously there's the huge, the large oak shield, which I will you.
No, I mean, I'm leaving. I'm not taking... I think I don't want to be encumbered in the middle of this, so I'm going to...
Remove the shield. Okay. Yeah, his
Yeah.
Morning Star, his mace, the one that he was clobbering you with. And
Yeah, not my thing.
And the plate braces, the bronze plate braces.
How easily could I get those off him?
I will allow you to do it. If you succeed on the sun condition, I will allow you to do it.
Okay, I will certainly try. So, stunned endurance, right?
Yes, challenging.
I do still benefit from Iron Jaw, because it's endurance test to resist stunned, right? Yeah, okay.
Man,
Lord on high.
still disoriented from your earlier head strike.
Fucking hell.
You can reroll it.
It's not your fault. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
Goblet's
gonna-
realm. It's working against us.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Well,
No,
not much better, is it?
At least it's not an astounding failure, to be fair.
yes.
Yeah.
So, still stunned, you fumble against his bracers, you realize how tight they've been wound down around you. You start fumbling with the buckles to remove them. You
Yeah, I'm
manage
gonna
to pull
position
forward.
myself in cover of the tree at
Okay.
this point, I think, because I know they have a
Smart
lot of
play.
range there.
That's a
It's very
smart
out of
play.
combat
Yeah.
at the moment where you are.
Yeah, but until we aren't.
Yeah, fair point. Amaran, you see, Berlin, you see Amaran fumble with the buckles of the bracers on top of Ta Chamfa.
I say curva about 20 times.
That's
Is it-
one through. It's simply.
Is it an action to climb on the horse?
It will
Sorry,
be your
is it my turn now, wasn't it? Sorry, I
It is
should
your
let you
turn
know.
now. It is
No.
your turn.
Alright, so I am going to, seeing my brother in arms having not a great day, I am going to give him, let's see, Bishinechil. Is he still stunned? Remind me?
Stunned,
Or
but
is
it's
it-
not like
Yeah, I'm still
conditions-
stunned.
Conditions in this game are a bit different.
A bit concussed, just a bit
They're
concussed.
not just toggle on and off. You can get more of them, you can get less of them,
Yeah.
and you can still operate.
That's
while you
okay, but he has to make a check to break the stun, right? It's not a...
Yes.
Just did that, yeah, and
He removes
I am
spells
going.
equal to hit.
It's
hit
yeah, exactly. I am going to place a hand on my comrade's shoulder, and whisper a prayer of Vombek to Vombek under the day. I'd say the night sky, but it's not really
No, it's
under the
it's
storm.
Stormlight. You
in the storm, but we are in the midst of battle here.
You are in the midst
So
of
this is
battle, but
so
it
this is her domain.
Very cloudy, and you are yourself unsure whether she can see you. The roll will need to be made, I would say, in this case, at a difficult rating.
I will accept this risk. I will take this risk so that my comrade gains blessing of
Make
fortune.
it fully blind, please.
That's of course
Hard.
blind GM roll.
Yeah.
This is the heart attack. Still reduced by 1.
There you go. So, as you go to put a hand on Aurel's shoulder, now that the river has swelled no further, you don't realize how slick the mud has become. You lose your footing, dropping prone, falling.
Now this isn't just any normal prone condition. This is an advanced prone. No, I can't get up unless I succeed.
I know.
Prayer.
We'll get to it. You
Fuck
slip
me.
down to your knees. And at that second, you realize you still haven't attained your goal. You still haven't punished to a certain extent the individuals who have desecrated your goddesses.
Now this standing up is still movement, right? In this case with prone. Then
I feel like Sam did something to our rolls in the 2 weeks because we were rolling so well last time, and then today it's just been awful.
I am going to stand up. That is going to be my movement. Attempt to. I will.
An average pray test as you
I'm gonna.
struggle with your internal emotions here.
I understand now. I have failed. I promised her something and have not yet delivered. Mala, I've tried to take too much from my goddess, and she has punished me as I deserve. Is public Tayyam?
Yeah, public is fine.
Marginal success.
Marginal
I
success,
stand
all you
back
need.
up.
You get up. Indeed, perhaps it was simply the river.
No, it was her. It's always her.
That is entirely up to your character to decide. You get back.
I
up, it's
attempted
fine.
to suckle too much from the teeth of divinity.
I thought you were going to say it.
I climb up on top of the horse. I did my best for this game.
You just qed nimmaġina dal-ostja qed jorikidu ġas sejrak taqa' imbagħad jgħid
I will go ahead and put.
I believe it was Takem, the guy who. Am I convinced it was Takem who the
It's
filed?
up to you. You don't have any proof yet. As in, it's up to your character to more than you.
I will tap this guy on the shoulder and point my spear towards Takem. But he's the one he's got the reins, so he decides whether.
I'm going to go ahead because Taken does prove the tempting target. He will make a cool test here. No, he's not.
Yeah, I know.
He's talking to the horse. Hello.
All I know is I went to piss. She thought I abandoned. You're like a fucking baby here.
You are beneath Bershma, that's why you're and now, as the turn ends, having cleared the combat from this side, as there is any she has a blowgun. She's going to pocket her.
Fucking blowgun?
Yeah.
In the
She's
middle
really
of a
great at her
cavalry
job.
fight?
She's really great at her job.
What the fuck?
Warrior to resource.
This cavalry is wild, man. Some of them have fucking flamberges. Some of them have blowguns. What the fuck is going on? Where's the standardized equipment? What kind of standing army is this? Where'd they get a flamberge in the Bronze Age?
It's gonna be great when the history records of Guerflo turn out to be the Scapertani scramble for Bidwar.
Oh, she's coming here too. They're all coming to us.
Yeah, maybe they've decided that the original plan I told you out of game is actually better.
Yeah.
We don't need to stay here. The village is out.
just
We can
leave.
go to the
Just
village.
fuck
They
off.
gotta.
Ethel, as you wheel your horse around, you get a solid Goliath-like strike, sling bullet to the head.
Rest in peace.
From your forehead as you get bumped. Slings are fucking dangerous, man.
Yeah, no shit.
These are going to stand on this side of the river. They're not going to cross. They're not able to, even in this case. Sehet as well. Does he have any ranged? Okay, he does. He's going to attempt to pelt Etel again, once more. The arrow flies past, moves back. He moves here. I don't believe he has any. No, he does not. Mouch. Does Mouch have any?
Fortira xamlet lekin.
He does indeed. He's going to attempt to target Etel with the knoll of his shortbow. No, he forgot to target.
Happens to the best of us, Sam. It's okay. I remember just 10 minutes ago I forgot to target multiple times.
And you realize here, Etel, you're starting to get pelted by covering basically shots from the other side of the river. As he attempts to...
What's the range on these things?
Short bows and long bows? Long, although some of them are suffering minus 20 on the rolls for long range. Slings are 60 yards for reference.
Okay.
But you know, by sheer volume of shots.
Yeah, eventually, it's a guardsman approach here. If you have a million guardsmen, one of them will.
You keep on getting struck by arrow and sling bullet fire. And that's really close. Now, Birchborn, you're far up ahead. He's far up ahead. And he's going to move. He does not charge forward. But he is going to swap to his button and attempt all of you see as Takem is hit by an arrow to his right shoulder and falls off his horse, disappearing into the river.
No, I'm going after him.
Great shot.
It was a really good shot, he crit.
I'm going after him. Okay. Get this horse there, Sam. We're going. He's not surviving. He's not Abbey.
You'd probably be able to catch the horse later.
Yep, I'm going to.
That's not the horse I want. I don't need this guy to come back covered in barnacles.
Floyd, rolling 1d8 in 2, 1. Hey!
You're always getting sixes.
Get the
Oh,
way,
shit.
Floyd!
It's
Stop
better.
sending him that way, Floyd, you son of a bitch!
666. Listen, man,
God
you're
damn
struggling against a guy who was half dead with just a fucking shield. Just You better watch your own shit, you know.
That's okay. Okay, Floyd. If I need the opinion of someone,
Ara. Issa dawk iż-żwiemel dawk bażikament ġejjin lejja.
right.
U nġibolkom jiena, don't worry. Relax.
gets randomly run down by horse.
You'll have horses with 4 cocks. Sure enough. Don't worry.
We never could explain why Cancun got trampled by horses with 8 cocks, but he sure fucking did.
Ma? Sakma?
He finally heard the name. He's been gone this whole time. Just... to school, for school.
Sem, il-biddulur, istu
The Telluri at this juncture, however,
Trying to wrap up. This combat's been going for 2 hours.
Okay, skip away.
I got you, Sam. It's okay.
no, but in all honest truth, as you, Berlian, and the rest of you survey the battlefield here,
We're on the right side. They're on the wrong side. We could leave.
as the river continues to swell and Taka, their leader, fall into a very superb arrow shot in blinding rain into the river itself. The Ta'il on that side retreat. At the same time,
How soon before that river is uncrossable, Sam?
it is pretty much uncrossable on
Now.
foot. On foot.
And
yes.
they're retreating?
Yep.
They're staying on their side. As
Right.
a lot of you, as the horses get back together, reconvene on basically around you, you hear dispatches of conversations, heightened conversations in some language which the two of you don't understand. You hear shouted arguments, and you do get the feeling Berlian that someone wants to chase their leader, the one with the wind chimes, bells, silver bells strapped, silver seems to be suggesting not to.
Gonna
At the
get
same
off the
time,
horse.
you can
Oh,
hear
sorry,
of
can I
course,
continue the
you
description?
can
Yeah.
hear the Aksam officer, you have no idea what's going on. Amana, the bracer, slick with blood from the many open wounds of Tachenfa, and the rainwater finally slips through the
Thank fucking
dam,
God.
the dam in his hand. I will go ahead and add it to yours.
Does he have a good like helmet or anything, or is just the bracers that he has?
It literally has the bracers, man. Which I
Okay, I'm gonna. Listen, while these fucking Bedouari are arguing, can I start just like going through the bodies? Because I'm so shit on equipment ever since I came here, and Amoran knows the value of armor, so.
One of them stops you from moving forward, and you realize why. On the other side of the river, Brigadier Ta'il are still there, still keeping an eye on.
Yeah.
And the ranged weapons, as some of, as you can see, the something is covered in arrow wounds, bullet wounds, from multiple glancing shots, and offers you to climb the source.
What's the difference between the shield that I have and the shield that the guy we killed has?
I think it's like one of, yeah, his is like a kite shield.
It's large.
It's large, which means it has a higher.
Does it-
higher, shield.
Yeah, does it like
I th-
encumber me more though? I think so,
Yes, it
right?
has an encumbrance
Yeah.
of 3 instead of 1.
I mean, keep it, man. For now, we'll eventually sort of... Might as well take that, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
I'm
thing
gonna
is fucking
swap
carrying.
out, but it doesn't encumber me while I'm actually holding it, right? Or no, it does. It does. It does still. No, I will swap it out because it is a better shield.
Yeah, that thing was carrying
and
that guy.
My shield has taken one hell of a beating. I'm just gonna let loose. Like I don't really need this shield unless you want it, Carl. Do you want the shield?
I already have one. No, wait, I don't have one. Let me check.
Because the shield's useful. It's it's the one thing that lets you stop arrows from doing so much damage to you.
Sure, I'll take your shield. Are there any other shields, Sam, that might be in better condition? Like I'm not investigating. Cursory glance. Any other shield? If not, I'll just take it. All right. MoA skills. There you go.
Kateo does not have any shields. The only two.
That's
corpses
okay.
fired.
I'll take his shield then.
You do also
Okay, I'll toss him the soap bark shield and I'll take the oaken shield from the guy we killed.
I'll tap the guy who I'm with the butt of my spear, like gently tap and point towards the village, in the direction of the village.
You know what? Use phones up on that. As you hear, basically opinions being shared. The hierarchy in this cavalry unit seems particular. There is a clear leader, of course. But on the other hand, you do see these individuals having both seasoned veterans. Some of them are amputees by this point. A lot of them have some form of damage previous to this fight, which seems relatively new. And their armor seems to be a mismatch.
Wait, did we pick the wrong side? Are we in the amputee corps? No one expects special forces.
Rather than, you do get the feeling that these cavalry haven't had the chance to have a rest, probably between the siege and now, which
These
seems
were the guys
clear.
in Australia.
Ideally, they would have, for example, their leader doesn't seem to have a long-range weapon. She just picked one up now from Tamaru, which one of the that had killed. Before that, she was fighting with a Balak on horseback. So very
Insane.
Insane. Very so very clearly, these individuals have been gone through the ringer and are still in the ringer. But eventually it dies down, and the one with the good chance for now. Don't know her name. Rounds everyone up. They all split up in a rough formation, having lost two from them. And slowly, to a canter, starts riding towards the village, where you
There's no chance I could recover one of those horses. Are they just gonna leave the horses to run off? Could we not intercept them? I'll nudge the guy I'm riding behind and I'll point at the horses that like have been settled, because horses are fucking expensive, right? Like to just leave them there seems insane to me.
Yeah.
So I'll motion towards the horse and you know, as Capertani I'll say, should we not retrieve the horses?
Bruce, Eva.
Let me make it.
The horses. I mean, it's good I'm talking about the horses at least.
تتعمل الهوست tal-żimet tgħidlu
I have 8 cocks.
I'll make a motion with my hand. 8 cocks. 8.
He rolled pretty well. He does get another something what you're saying. It communicates back, giving you kind of
Tart.
And you do
Quite
get that kind
Talbarri.
of feeling that they will probably.
I'll say in Aksamu, I'll say Traluni here around.
He lets off a laugh.
He's mocking you. Kill him. What are the chances of that?
What are the chances? Those horses are gonna get eaten by fucking underground lions. We won't know it.
We've been building up these Tralun for so long. It's gonna be great when they eventually show up.
They're actually cat-sized.
They're just meerkats. They're just meerkats. The ones that are like those small chihuahua-sized cats.
We go back
Oh,
to a very important individual in our cohort. Lev,
I'm gonna pop up my water real quick.
Lev, first of all, are you here, buddy? Okay, he's here. Good, perfect. Lev, you have just seen finally both Mona, who seems to be skilled at swimming, and Jalal, who seems less so, managed to cross the 30-meter wide river. The thunderstorm is picking up, and it looks like it's going to be a indeed, up to your ankles by now, you're already flooded, pretty much. You take a look to your right, to your left, at the far end, past the heavy cover, heavy sound cover of rain. You do see individuals exiting the floaties. You know, whatever you need to do, you probably don't have too much time.
Well, Madonna, bħalissa fakkarni. Did we have a rope?
Context. The rope was tied around Chilab.
Uh-huh.
Mona, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we had driftwood that we tied a rope around, and we floated on the driftwood. I floated on the driftwood, and he helped me cross that.
You
Yeah.
obviously are still a bit more unsure. The water looks dangerous now. But again, you don't have too many options.
Yes. Is Mona already coming, crossing back or not?
That's up to Mona. He has just made it across. I don't know.
So I made it across.
You're gonna cross back?
Yeah, I told him basically that he can. I think the only way to redeem himself is to find it, otherwise he will end up dead.
Yeah.
So for now, I want to let him die. If anything, I would want to be.
Okay, now the river is starting to swell. It isn't particularly dangerous just yet, but it is getting deeper, right? And obviously the rain is pelting you, so I will require you to make me a swim test here. Mona. It's going to be challenging.
I would have the piece of wood with me. Obviously, try to.
Yes. No,
Challenging.
Challenging.
At this point, Sam, just if it matters, I will put my hood on from my tunic.
Okay.
Just put it on just so that I
Okay, you
get
cover your
recognized.
hair. It's already wet, unfortunately, but at least you cover your identity a bit. And that is a very good roll. Quickly, with surprising speed, you start crossing the riverbed. And you do feel a bit more at home than you usually do. Which is good, in a way. It's not salty water, it's sweet water, but you know, better than nothing. You realize he probably has a few seconds, 6 seconds, 12 seconds at most left to get back to you. Are you doing something in the meantime? You do see the individuals group huddling towards the back end of the floor, you know, now that you get close, now that they got a bit close. Probably the farmers are picking back up the trail.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Sorry,
Hello. Can you shout a bit?
Hello.
Sure. So, left. On your side, Mona is crossing the river at a pretty significant pace. You realize between 6 to 12 seconds, roughly 2 dinners, will be back on your side. However, at the same time, keeping an eye to your left towards the floaty, you do see the individuals congregating around the back. Probably picking up back up the trail.
I have 12 seconds until they reach me, right?
Well, I'm hearing you twice, so give me 1 second to hear you.
Oh.
And I'm going to keep you on Owen for now. Can you repeat that for me, please?
I have more than 12 seconds, right, until they reach me?
Until they reach you, yes. You're pretty sure.
Yeah. So they're just about to start picking the trail up, like they went outside the bear?
You get the feel.
Oh, okay, so probably they won't notice me in 12 seconds,
hopefully.
So I'll just wait around and duck for the time being.
Go ahead and make me a stealth check in that case. I believe stealth check would make the most.
Shitty Bobo.
Roll.
Why did I say duck? Stealth check.
You can attempt to make me a swim test and start pushing yourself deeper into the river.
Yeah, no. Stealth check.
Don't have too many options for you.
I don't think the modifiers apply here, right?
Which modifiers? Torn muscle?
Torn muscle back, torn muscle back.
Torn muscle back? I'll be nice to you and say they won't matter in this case. You do feel the pain.
If they do, they do.
You
If
do
they do,
feel
they
a
do.
bit of pain, but I wouldn't say for the stealth check they matter. If you made a swim check, they would, I would say.
Oh, yes. Okay, so let me remove them. Average, what is it?
It is starting to get the perception is starting to get harder. It's starting to get harder to see as the rain keeps on getting thicker. So it do say you have average in this case. You have +1.
Perfect, okay. Roll.
That's very nice. Very good. You dug down, basically pretty much going up to almost waist deep in water. The silt beneath you starts to move slowly in mud. It's not the firmest of terrain. And you do realize this is not particularly your element. You would like to be on solid ground. This is, by all definitions, not it. But still, you dug down, you make pretty good cover. And slowly, you see Mona getting closer. Fear of Mona getting closer.
جت نراك هسه ما كنتش
Okay. Shall I unmute Ryan again?
Yes.
Oh, yes. If you ask me something, Jesus.
No, I didn't ask you anything.
If you ask me something in the last 5 seconds, okay.
No. You do see.
What's the number at the back of your credit card? Those 3 numbers.
You do see Mona getting larger and larger as it comes towards you, bobbing up and down. And eventually, Mona, you do reach him. You do by this point, about by your roll, which is pretty good. 7-8 seconds have passed the turn for your reference. You do see the figures start to walk upriver in your direction, slowly but surely. Both of you see this, of course. What are you doing?
I basically see. I know how hard it is, basically to swim, based on what I went through. I will tell him. Basically, will grab his hand, put it on the wood, and basically put my strength around it to basically make sure to tell him to grip it well. But then I will point to me, and then do what I'm basically going as if I'm going down, and then I will point to the rope being cut, basically telling him that, boy, this is dangerous. If I feel like I won't be able to make it to the other side, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving it here.
Okay, go ahead and make me, I would say, an intelligence test here, Mona. 11. See how much you pick up.
Okay. Where the fuck is intelligence?
It's a characteristic, so it pick up.
Average?
Yes.
Fuck! I learned the language!
Absolutely possibly got it, so yes. Yeah, you get a very clear idea of exactly what he said. And all its stuff. So, both of you
This
get
is where I roll a natural 1.
both of you get ready to do.
I don't.
Now this will be a group test, so to speak. Both of you will make your own test, and the total SL will contribute to each other. So if one of you gets a minus and the other gets a plus, it will become fine. Okay? How are you going to tip the groups?
Okay.
Same as with
So a swim from
Gilad,
your
basically.
I imagine. No? Swim?
Yeah, I'll grab onto the thing, I guess.
Challenging or?
It is still challenging. You're gonna grab onto it. I would say perhaps an athletics in this case would make sense for you. What do you think, Ryan?
For me? Athletics or maybe strength? Does strength make sense?
Go for strength.
I mean, it is the basis. So
Athletics
sure.
is strength. To be fair.
No, it's agility.
It's agility, and in that case you can go for strength.
Like straight strength, right?
Yes. Your spinal injury.
Okay, and
will
now
make
the
it-
muscles
Yes.
yes. Average? Is it average or challenging?
There is a chance of you getting a minus.
Look,
Look, I have a minus 30, so it's not looking good, Chief. It's not looking good.
Still,
I will.
you just need to get a plus
Wait,
one to
wait.
that roll.
If I use a fortune, that's a plus a minus 5, so we succeed, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you just need a plus one.
Okay, so I will use a fortune to increase the SL by 1.
Alright. Let me just.
Shit. Ooh, I want to decrease.
I did it.
Fuck,
for you.
why am I adding?
It's-
لا I go to 0. Okay. I should
So,
Mac keyboard bug.
left, for all intents and purposes, you are at the mercy of an individual who has threatened you multiple times. And you do feel it. Your injuries are mounting up. Your body hasn't had a good chance to rest yet. And you feel it across your body multiple times as you're pulled forward. However, fortunately, the gods are looking for you. And MoA seems to be a particularly skilled person, pulling you through storm mountains. The three of you, and eventually Jalal, is close enough that he's able to pull and help you back up. As he's busy fighting from knives. And the three of you gather back up, basically slowly moving back as the river starts to widen and widen, and you see at the far end the bridge slowly starting to get splashed as the banks of the bridge start to be submerged. This is going to be a particularly one you agent. On the opposite bank, 30 meters or so, you cannot see individual faces. You are way too far, and the sun is way too bad. But you do see 5 figures, and you do get the feeling that as you see them, they have seen you. One individual in particular points his herself or their herself in your direction, and then you see them quickly take off, running towards the bridge. A chase may be on. Now, you have quite the advantage in this pursuit. You're way ahead. I would say around the +8 to your roll. But you do realize your dangers. You have a couple of options. You could either go up the rolling hills, past shrubbery and difficult terrain. This would be a very difficult terrain. You have no trail, no path to follow, and there are many shrubs, and of course the fact that it's a thunderstorm makes it worse. These rivulets of streams start to splash down around you. Now you can continue along the riverbank, which is slowly starting to disappear, of course, but will give you a clearer, easier trail, but one easier to follow as well. What would you do?
Quick question. Because of the thunderstorm that's currently ongoing, would you say that the treks are easier or harder to
Once the thunderstorm finishes, they will be easier to track. While the thunderstorm is ongoing, they will be harder to track.
Okay, but by that point we'll be gone, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Which direction is the orchard?
The orchard would be straight up. Actually,
So-
a bit towards the bridge first, because it's a clear
Oh,
road northwards towards the orchard.
I guess that's not where we need to go. Okay. I mean, I would, it doesn't matter for me. I think for me it's, I would start walking towards where it's the easier trail, and I look back to see if everyone agrees, and this will
I mean, if he starts walking, I'll just follow him at this point. Do you immediately start walking, or
I am undecisive, so at this point, I'm undecisive. I wanted to go towards Edgar and the orchard, but we don't have a choice. We can't go upwards. So For me, the easier trail is better. Shrubbery is not my thing. Kind of, I can't hide very easily.
Well, I would be waiting for him to make a move since he's Stone Cold Captain.
Uh,
Reference.
I think Mona saved our life.
Mona, how are you breaking this tie?
I think since we have a leg up, but at the same time Lev is injured, we should be making our way as far as possible from them and not try to go in their direction. If we have to make it to the orchard, we take a longer way around by going staying away from them so that as much as possible they can't see us.
So downriver? That would be downriver, I guess.
Down, up.
Downriver, maybe up, you know,
Upriver.
at a diagonal. Okay.
Okay.
Upriver at a diagonal away from the river at the same time.
Exactly. And the river helps you in that regard because the closer it gets to the river mouth, obviously, the more sloping it is. If I remember geography correctly. Okay, in that case, why don't the three of you go ahead and make a test? The way pursuit works. We take the highest of your
Athletic.
we take the lowest of yours and the highest of theirs, and we compare. Up to you.
The lowest of ours and the highest of theirs.
Yes, because obviously they're gonna catch up to the slowest one first, right?
Yes, and I will be the slowest one. What is the check?
Whatever you choose, as long as it makes sense. We're not in combat anymore, technically, just yet.
Would we be running or walking?
Up to you, again.
Running, I would say.
Running, yes. Yep, that will have a minus 30.
In that case, athletics would probably make the most sense. You can keep in mind, there's always, I believe, resilience or resolve allows you to ignore effects of return left, and that's good.
Resilience or resolve, or which one?
The lesser one allows you to ignore.
The resolve.
Yes, allows you to ignore effects for
okay.
return. And that's just good for you to remember. That's all. If you want to use it or not, it's up to you.
Yes, definitely, 100%.
I don't know if it makes sense. I don't think so. Is it just physical? It doesn't have to be physical. The skill, maybe. What my thought process is. Can I maybe make a fellowship leadership test to kind of edge them forward, kind of tell them.
You can. I will allow it. I will allow it.
And from
in this case,
from my end, would it?
In this case, rather.
Sorry, go ahead.
Then you'll be taking kind of. You'll be going as fast as the slowest one of them, but at the same time you may give them a bonus. So go ahead and roll your leadership first. Jilla.
Can I roll an endurance, by the way?
I would say you can
Would
go
that
for
make sense?
endurance. You're not gonna go particularly fast, but at the very least you're gonna start to grit your teeth and try to go through shit.
Okay, so challenging.
Challenge, in this case it's no longer combat, so whichever it's for all of you in normal conditions, given that it's starting to rain, it will be challenging for all, including for them.
Now, when rolling endurance, actually I don't have any modifiers, which I don't think it's right.
You will need to take the torn or
I don't even have the option to take the torn muscle.
in that case they don't apply in this case, and that would make sense.
But would it make sense? But I'm asking you, Tajifirash, I don't want to.
It would make sense in this case because you're not trying to push yourself. You're simply trying to move in a way to endure your right to endure.
Okay.
You're going for a war of attrition rather than a war of speed.
I will re-roll this.
That's fine. So I roll.
I have a question. Since because it's raining and basically I want to check. I have Strider for coastal. Would it have an effect for the first time since we're?
Yes. Have an effect if you go for athletics. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And this is challenging, right? Jam, Calling
Guess
him,
we're
right?
fighting.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Lowest of ours versus highest of theirs is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll.
Ah.
No rolling.
Their
Mm-hmm.
highest is a -2, so.
Their highest is a plus.
Plus.
Is it? Plus?
Yes,
Oh, there's so many then. There you
so
go.
your lowest
Oh.
is
Plus 4 actually.
your lowest is a -6. No from Mona, but you rolled to a -2.
Yeah, to a -2.
Jalal got -1. What about you?
I got a plus 3 or plus 2, not sure.
So -2.
Let me double check. Plus 2.
So +2 for you, but -2 for Mona. And you do see that despite the conditions, Mona is starting to turn back. Obviously, he is exhausted. He has had quite a bit of pulling and pushing for.
And my wounds.
And your quick side note: he's at 1 fatigue after you recover from
Oh, what?
your stun. Because after you recover from your stun, you get 1 fatigue. Done. So now, balance starting to shift. You see behind you, as you take a quick look, Jalal, they have crossed the bridge and are effectively on your side, far, far away, in the distance, of course. And the balance has shifted to a lead of 6 instead of a lead of 8. You are winding through, but it's clear that in a clear win of speed, a clear race of speed here, you guys are definitely on the losing. Use to switch tactics, use to continue as you are. Torino. Use to maybe set obstacles.
There's 5 of them, right?
Huh?
There's 5 of them.
From what you can tell.
Well, obstacles. I don't know what we can put here in. There's
wood
nothing.
and mud around you, and if you're particularly resourceful, you might want to do something. But obviously, it's only so much.
Yeah.
How's the visibility? Are they able to see us right now?
At most,
Or do you think they're just following where they think we went?
Probably the latter. And same for you. You can only
we
see
are
glimpses. Barely.
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
The front guy, which is you, should. If we're going to put obstacles down, it should be you, because you would need to affect only one person, I believe, right? For obstacles, as I read.
Yeah. And the left got the highest. So.
And blue got guy. So if you want to slow down a bit, I believe you get a -10 on the next roll, and you slow down -10. I forgot.
No, they have
Wait, what? I'm confused.
You choose a character, and you may attempt to make a test. That they may attempt to make a test or suffer -1 to their.
But to do what? Sorry, that's the part I'm missing.
You can attempt to create an obstacle.
Create an obstacle.
Ah, okay. I can try to roll again and have a -10, I guess.
No, I don't. You need a -10. Sorry.
You might give them a -10.
Oh, might give them a -10. Okay.
Each round, the character who rolled the highest SL can create an obstacle. The winner chooses one character.
Okay, so can I just create an obstacle?
So we need to roll again, I guess, right? We need to have
this turn you'll
another.
need to roll again, obviously, but obviously you need a bit of an idea of what obstacle you're gonna create.
What we need.
Fuck, I don't know.
There's no obstacle to create, obviously, that there's no obstacle to create.
Yeah.
So how's the area we're currently traversing? Is it
So
like
to your
desolate?
right
Is it?
It's a swelling river, and the river bank is mud, silt, and reeds. And to your left is winding up shrubbery and difficult terrain, rock, and now streams are starting to fall down the sides as the rain is coming. Thunder, rocks, sky.
So what I'll do is I'll pick a bunch of rocks while I'm walking and I'll spread them out behind our trail to try to make them twist their ankles or something like that. I don't know. And hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good. What are you doing to run away? Are you gonna keep the same trajectory, the same method?
Keep walking in the same method, you mean?
Yeah, are you gonna keep the same method? Are you gonna keep walking the same way?
I think yes, but maybe try to reduce their visibility by winding through the shrubbery, possibly. Possible.
Perhaps a stealth in that case.
Yeah, makes sense.
Everyone needs to roll the stealth.
No. So you can choose to run away in different ways. It's up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and make the test for one of them to see if they get it.
And I roll again with a -10, right?
You only roll with -10 if it applies. The obstacle doesn't give you a -10. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a test to roll. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if he spots it.
He does not. No, wait, that's Seletti.
It's one of them.
Okay, he slips, hits his head and dies. Nice.
Hopefully outdoes, but because he's outdoes the most the front guy. I would like to do another leadership test because my stealth is not that good. Just to instruct them kind of what to do.
Okay.
Point to the shrubbery, and I will instruct kind of him to create the obstacle. That's the gist of it. X'jesu.
Kważi kulħadd falla.
No, there was someone got a +3.
Ma kważi kulħadd falla. L-ikbar wieħed u jgħod biss. Ah, fuck.
Proceed your highest.
That's good.
Okay.
What do I roll? Or nothing? I don't know.
You choose.
Okay, I'll try endurance once again.
Fucking
okay.
That's good. Okay, do you have to reroll to
it. I don't think I should risk it, to be honest.
It's a lead of 6 right now.
Lead of 6, and after this, how much will it be? Sorry, because it's +3.
-1, that's a lead of 4.
Oh god. I will try.
Long amount of time. It's test.
I will re-roll.
Okay, go for it.
Come on. Fuck!
Oh my god.
You rolled a 98, man, holy shit!
I shouldn't have.
Definitely did something
Yeah.
You continue
My
forward.
god, man.
Then you do realize that the obstacles are helping, obviously, left, but the lot of you are all empty. +3, -4 from your end.
Sam's fighting out right now. Here we go.
Sorry about
Xorta kienu ħejġu l-istess.
Slowly you do see them start to gain momentum. And you do see them in the distance, catching up.
Ma sbiex taqbel.
To your right, far ahead, you do see a barge in the middle of the river, going upriver, being pushed by poles inside. You do see the Bidwari sailors on top of the struggle to basically steady. At the top you see a far way out about 50 meters off to the right. It's clear that if you do not make a change in your methodology here, confrontation, they are catching up to you. So are you doing?
I mean, you're at the front, guys, so I mean, you can
Yeah, Jalal
decide
is
what.
one trailing in the fire. You can choose
And
to sacrifice Jalal and gain the back the lead. That is an option. It's clear.
That is
No,
no.
What has Jalal ever done for us, really?
Then the pursuers have to decide whether to go for Jalal or keep chasing the rest.
Honestly, I almost died twice for him. No, I'm kidding. So how would stealth work? Would it also work the same way? So we all roll, you take the lowest, and they all roll, you take the highest.
In this case, a combined group stealth would be your stealth as a group versus theirs as a group, a perception.
Honestly, because what we're doing, we are always gonna lose. Like they take the highest roll, we take the lowest roll. That can never happen. We will always lose, 100% of the time.
At the moment,
so honestly, I think we should stealth. There's no other way.
But there's a barge, he said. There's a barge. We can.
What is the barge?
We can go to it.
What is the barge? Sorry.
A river barge, like a large flat top boat used to traverse
can take that.
rivers also.
Can we take that?
I guess we can.
You can attempt to get to it, maybe catch the barge.
We need to swim?
It is 50 meters out in the middle of the river.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
And in terms of time,
30 minutes and each roll is 30 minutes.
Okay. And if a person were to estimate that someone is following them, right? We would know if we were pretty slow or pretty fast, I guess.
Yes.
So in terms of regular walking speed as opposed to what we were doing, how would we compare? Like, is it we're walking at 3 kilometers per hour, whereas someone would kilometers per hour?
You're walking roughly at this, I believe. What's your movement?
I don't know. Just a second. Just to see how much we could deduce that they're behind us, right? That's what I wanna. How much time we have, roughly.
At the same pace. Walking at the same pace, I believe. Okay.
I have 8 yards walking. Walk.
Right. Jalal as well. Yes, the other side.
So basically, what I wanna see here is how much time I think we have ahead of them, basically, because I would know if I'm going slow, right. I'm not. If I'm moving slow, I know I'm moving.
You're moving at the same pace. So I would say at this point, 1 second. At this point, have maybe another roll, another 30 minutes. They have to catch up to you.
Okay.
And how far is the barge from us
50 meters.
land, and then obviously it's 50 meters by
15?
15 meters on the
I heard 50. Sorry. Okay.
Could be 50
I had-
meters, but it would be on land.
Maybe it's fucking wide and
far
very
away
rough.
by the land is it?
It's not that wide just yet.
Sam,
Uh-huh.
Sam, to get from where we are to the shore closest to the barge, how far away is it?
To where you are, to the barge, or to the shore?
To the shore next to the barge.
To the shore next to the barge. It will take you a couple of meters. But you is sloping.
Again.
Closer and farther,
Okay.
closer and farther.
Yes, just point of note, I can only help one person. And I don't
Ryan doesn't.
to go back
Left
because the
doesn't need
other-
help. Left doesn't need help because I think he's already ahead. You're already up front. You're
No,
already
no,
at the front.
but if we're getting going on the barge, yes, he'll need help. He can't.
Oh yeah.
You can always
Well, you
attempt
can get the barge.
You can always attempt to split. That's also an option.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should let Mona help you, and I keep going. Because I think I rolled +3/+3, so I'm actually pretty far ahead of them.
You are. But obviously, I also assume that you're keeping track of where the others are for now, so we're not going too far ahead, right?
Yeah.
There is still in the
So I guess lower than that.
You're still in the pursuit.
50 meters is quite a lot. I can't swim that far. I can maybe try to stealth and you guys cross.
Stealth is risky versus 5 people.
Yeah, but it's raining, man. If I don't get advantage on this one, I don't know where I get advantage. Like, it's raining, they won't notice it.
Correct. They are. You are.
No.
I honestly think we should all stealth. That's the safest approach. Like, it's raining, there's mud everywhere, visibility is very low. I won't say it, but you get the point.
Yeah, I'm very bad at
it.
I mean, what are the odds?
Does the dog also count? Fuck. Shit.
No.
Yeah,
from my
and it
end,
would be a group. It
personally
would be a
make-
group, right?
Yes.
From my end, personally, the best thing would be to go into the water.
You can stealth and you can go into the water. You can stealth.
No, I won't go into the water.
You can stealth.
No,
and
it's
we
an
can go.
I
to the
go.
water.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I would rather stealth personally.
Because I'm shit at stealth.
Also, if you find somewhere to hide, it's a lot easier to hide one person than 3 people.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so I guess we'll go with your original idea. So you stealth, you try to hide in the shrubs, and we will just keep going. And Mona will help me out with the barge.
I'll toss the log to Jalal and have the rope that we used earlier.
Jalal, Mona, go
Okay.
ahead and make me either a swim or something related to that.
Challenging, right?
We'll keep you to 1 second here. Because
Yeah,
it's a direct roll right here.
I don't have a swim. What?
Because you,
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
a
naturally
advanced
able to swim. It's an advanced skill. But this case,
Can I do a
it would be simply strength. Yes.
strength or
Just don't
average or challenging?
Challenging because you don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
But you
And
are
challenging
getting
for me
help from his end.
Nah.
Going through all this only for Jalal to get swept away by the river would be pretty
Yep.
funny to me.
we don't even have the materials to float.
You fail,
Materials,
that's
yeah.
if you fail.
Float.
If you both fail it.
No. But we have driftwood. I have driftwood.
You have? You have it with you?
Yeah, we got the driftwood with us because we have the rope. So I will put a modifier of 10 with challenging.
Yes.
And I get just challenging.
Correct. You're both. It's both challenging.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
blast-
you don't
no,
need to.
no, we're
You get-
good.
you-
No, you got it.
Okay.
So the two of you find the shallowest point of the river, and you wade through it. Your hearts beating. Zilan, once more, salt water enters your nostril. Sweet water, so not that. Sweet water enters your nostrils as the two of you descend into the river once more. As it starts getting wider. At some point, your head's bobbing up and down. You hear shouts about someone. Oh, dog! Ġira li tjiprofaw jaqsmu. Għatpalaw xaħġa, ejno! Ejno!
Hey, no.
And you do see one of the barge hands pull up the long pole that they were using to push the barge forward and push it in your direction for both of you to clamber on. As the barge continues to make its slow way upriver. As two of you clamber up slowly, you're held by this rough, chubby individual. Very light colored, very bulky. Intom jgħawtek tkejt!
Dad, Dad, I am hearing him, right? Like,
You as you cough out water upon the barge.
how far is he?
I have no idea what they said.
Is he out? This guy is out that's talking to us?
No. He seems to be the barge master of the Owl is
Oh, okay,
far
he's
pursuing
there.
you.
Never mind, okay.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was one of them who were pursuing us.
No.
Hey,
Sorry,
okay,
sorry.
that's what I thought, sorry.
Uh,
That's what I thought as well.
On the boat itself. Sorry if it wasn't clear.
Okay, good. No.
Very
My
light
bad.
colors, yeah. She's wearing the leather bracers as she would set you both free. Alright, the MoA.
نفهمك. بħalissa għanna naqra problema u għanna bżon naġlu. Jekk jista' jkun naġlu naqa. Kemm jista' jkun il-fuq mixmara nibqgħu għaddejjin lil hemm u bagħad inkellmek ngħidlek kollox. Imma lissa għandna bżonn nimxu. Għax ġejjin għalina u inti teħel magħhom ukoll. Ibqa' sejjer. Charm test. An average is fine.
He's back in his element. Wooing barge hands. They're all gonna be fucking by the end of this.
No, it's okay.
Nimmaġna l-POV ta' out bħalissa, isma' out naħseb bija ta' naħseb just retarded.
Alright, okay. There you go. And he orders the bartenders to push forward. And you from the other side level, you see the barge pulling further and further away. It is going to be an easy check. Contested, of course, by the group, the lynch mob coming up on your heels.
Perception or stealth for him?
Perception for out, sorry. Stealth for you.
Stealth for Lev and
Lev,
perception
you guys,
for them.
You guys are far out.
Stealth easy for Lev because
Stealth
he's not
easy
hearing
for
it.
Lev.
Oh,
Where
sorry.
is he not?
Sorry.
Where has he?
Because he's trying to fix a sound issue. So stealth easy. Torn muscles no need.
Torn muscle is loading.
No need. I'm going to.
Oh.
And obviously since it's okay. You duck under one of the shrubs. Left can't hear me anyways. Why am I? Okay, can he?
You can hear.
I can hear. Left. You duck under the shrub. Going pro. As slow as you can, covered by mud, silt, and rain. Eventually, and then farther. You hear someone being spoken between them. Urgent, desperate. Well, obviously, and you eventually reach the mount, going around the valley into the mount, the lake. Out of the distance. And eventually, the barge monster anchors there. In the meantime, it can take at least 10 minutes for the sides.
Everyone's having a terrible time. Cancun and their bow are snorting cocaine in the forest.
Relax, Bello. Relax.
You are prone watching the theater of Waterfall, right? Up at the top of the valley. With the shrunken orchard up maybe a couple of kilometers, and the figures in the sea running into the forest don't re-emerge. And you wait for them for quite some time, and they don't re-emerge. And some of the scouts split, the ones on horseback. Some of them start riding downhill towards the village, and the rest start to trot slowly towards the forest. But they themselves seem to be cautious. They get to a certain distance and they stop there, keeping watch. They don't want to lose. The cohort, the walking cohort with that guard at the top, keeps on. Eventually reaching the road, and eventually starting to go down. In the meantime, as all of this is transpiring, obviously, the thunderstorm has reached you at this point. And you're starting to get slowly
I guess I'll. From my side, I'm interested in staying here to observe what happens down there. To be honest, I don't know who the individuals are, but yep. I mean, they could have been swallowed by the trees for all we know, but I'll look at their bow.
كيات هو كيات لا just قد نرى them نبغى نكون نفشة وش جرى eżatti as in كيف دقة واحدة دا وسبرشوا.
The two of you would like to make this.
The thing is that we're not very close.
You're very far away. So obviously that will make a difference.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe are some of the Ilmara trees colored any differently now or something?
The outer ones are seem to be graying out.
Yeah, but the ones that these 5 individuals ran into, maybe do they have some different sort of color? Did anything look different?
Are these the trees that suck out? Yeah, man. So from what we saw up here, were they? Can I at least can I see if they're like physically fit? As in, meta bdejna naraw minn fuq rajnihom jiġru għal alla jew just.
They seem to be running with fear rather than with any kind of particular strength.
Well, probably if we don't see them, they are, you know.
They are definitely in the orchard. You can no longer see them probably because they're no longer in sight.
Yeah, or the Armana tree got them.
Yeah, my fear is more than the Ilmara trees getting them. My fear is that they were scouts from the village trying to sort of spy a bit on the route that Egar's army will take. So
in that case, that doesn't solve your problem. They went the opposite way.
Yeah. So technically, they're useless. As in,
of course, they could always come back from behind.
Yeah. But let's say this: it was a dangerous thing to go to the Almana tree itself. So
I think by anyone's standards.
As in, so I don't think too much about it. As in,
but obviously there was a certain danger of the scouts, cavalry coming ahead, or potential danger of the orchard. They seem to have chosen the latter. Question is, as the time continues to pass, the rain and thunder get stronger. And Dagger by this point at this cohort, hours have passed, and they've a few scouts have remained to keep watch on the orchard. About 500 meters. Is there anything you like to do? Time has passed. The farmers, or whoever it was, have not re-emerged.
I look
I
at.
can assume they're dead, wasn't?
I look at their bow and say,
The choice of death instead of capture. That is quite surprising. What say you about taking the scenic route through this valley and going around the orchard, maybe a bit farther away? I'm a bit unsettled by people hiding in trees that can basically kill you.
That would be good for me. As in, fear, as we see, can make you do a lot of things. So they chose the tree. So it's good. It's good that we don't, go ahead. We'll do the round. So nothing will happen.
I'll still try to do it stealthily. Perhaps maybe if I can do like a stealth rural check to sort of try to cover all tracks. With that as well.
Go ahead. Erbo, are you doing it?
Xorta ħanqot attent tas surroundings tagħna, iżjed milli xejn, can I do an outdoor survival?
You can go ahead and make outdoor survival might work, yeah. I would say challenging for you and easy for you. So challenging for you, Erbo, and easy for you, Kanku, because hiding the tracks in these conditions is a challenge. As you start to long way around, you realize, Kanku, nobody will be able to follow you, and much less will anyone be able to see. Indeed, not even wildlife can be seen. They have all gone to their shelters, trying to escape. You obviously have nothing to worry about. You are on the high ground, the highest ground in this region, so the flood can't get to you. It's more the ones at the bottom, valley, down below. Have a bit of a more dangerous situation. You guys think of Amaran, Berlian, Jalal, Lev, and Mona. Much more pressing issue. But still.
Flood is probably the least thing they should worry about, I think. Well, considering that we don't know what is happening through the battle,
Let's get you. What is dangerous. But the two of you keep going. And eventually you reach kind of the opposite end from where the people who fled, let's say the Aksamam who fled, went. And you reach into a point and you see just a couple of trees.
But how many tracks? Like
that is
multiple?
Going to be very hard to tell. You can attempt to, if you would like to.
I'll give it a shot. With the
Go for it. I would say a hard test, whatever you choose. Idly.
Near the tracks, is there like drops of blood or something, or like somebody scrambled and
You
like
can attempt
fell.
to help counter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Outdoor survival, طيب عليك.
Yeah, I think I'll go for outdoor survival in this
Be a fire
case.
test. Plus a modifier to it, because their bow is helping you.
Ah,
Oh,
you know,
it's a 23
Nothing to-
chance. It's not a good. It's not a good check, but you can reroll.
um,
We'll keep it going till 10 minutes pass. Done.
I won't reroll for this.
Okay. Sounds good. You can tell there are multiple traps. You can tell there is no blood. You can't tell much more.
Okay. Can we see at least where they're heading? They're heading towards the village, probably, yeah?
You have no idea. That you cannot tell.
In that
They're already
case,
disappearing in the rain.
fair enough. I'll just stay vigilant. I'll still try to like keep covering our tracks and just making sure that at least me, I make sure that I'm not as seen. In fact, I think I'll tell Erbao, I'll tell him that
I'll be a bit more further ahead. Scouting, scouring. Just want to make sure that nothing is in front. If it is,
Good point to mention here, if you don't mind me interrupting you, is that
Mhm.
the changes to shrubs seems to be all around. Even on the other side, you can clearly see the outer trees. Quite rapidly.
Sure. Even in these conditions where they should be flourishing, technically speaking, because of the water.
Yes, it is rain season, but too much rain is also bad, as you might know. For some.
من الماء اللي يتفقعوا.
Although this happened before this thunderstorm, so whatever happened not because of the rain. It just probably won't be helped.
If it's, I'll look at Erbao and say,
perhaps before we keep going forward, maybe you'd want to perhaps see what made them die. The trees, I mean.
Yeah.
If they are of particular interest to you.
Yeah. Can I go a bit and see what made them die, as in
The trees? Okay,
Yeah.
probably something related. If you have a lore that's related to any kind of history.
so it's ink related, so
It is related, you can go for lore Nick here, yeah, sure.
or ink.
if you go for Lorink, I can help, I think. Language, sorry, I have. Sorry.
Oh.
Never mind. Sorry.
Would be
Is it average?
Yeah. Okay. You want to
Can I succeed it? Can I do it?
get a +1?
Yeah. Okay. As in, +1 will give me more.
So we'll give you a okay. Take it. There's one thing that's clear about as the river, as the craters beneath the Elmana trees overflow with water slowly, right? You realize the ink that was there before seems to
No, I won't. I would go back and find, yeah, and find Cancun.
That piece of information. It's perhaps a good place to take. I do apologize. You did not get equal screenplay times.
New problem.
Hopefully by next session you will be able to.
Should have come fight some boudoir. We had a lot of screen time.
I'll fuck somebody up with my flames.
Correct. Correct. Just a very quick accounting check here. I do not believe.
I think Eric might have. No, wasn't his whole short-term
أهنا-
goal to leave
أهنا-
Eric with a K?
احنا كنا
We left some people
right?
alive.
Yeah, that's.
You have not left anyone alive.
Hey, they were on the other side of the river.
You know,
They were alive.
we brought them
Damn.
I was gonna leave the guy alive before the guy cut him in half from a fucking horse.
What did you expect?
Sam saw you about to get 50 XP. He was like,
Motherfucker.
Sam, الشورت تايم جول تاعي ما كناش بالدنيا فوق نكون ناف فوق رينك. Does this apply?
More on ink? I'd say probably by next session if you
Alright, if I continue on.
But you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
run to it. Okay.
Okay.
And with that point, guys, don't forget you can swap out your short turns whenever you want between sessions. Now, if you see Isma, I'm not achieving this, it's not being achieved, you can swap it out, and I'm more than happy.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yes, I do understand some because they might have been achievable when we decided on them, and then you moved in different things. So obviously, if you wish to change things, feel free to hit me up. Okay. With that, I'll see some of you tonight. The rest of you have a good weekend.
Yeah. Before we leave, someone remind Ryan he needs to send me his level up.
Ryan,
See you guys.
Get that guy!
See you, boys. Yeah.